What is up? And what is down? Hello. How's it hanging? How's it hanging? What? This camera is all screwy. Yo, KB. I am good, and tonight we are playing some Palworld. Let me get the light on there. I did not. I heard about the outcome, but I did not watch the match. All right. We'll get that closed there. Get that closed there. Let's see if Palworld is actually showing up. God, everyone is so hungry. I need to make this food. My guys are going hungry. I need like massive food production lines or something. Excuse me. Who did you want to win in the world? I almost had the World Cup. What the fuck was it? These guys are all so hungry. I feel bad for them. Oh shit. Might have to restart the game real quick. Kind of also want to watch something in the background, like YouTube. Let's get some YouTube up. I think the paranormal is interesting.
This is a fascinating test. Round one is all about gravy. So somewhere amongst these three, there is a gravy that took 12 hours. There is a gravy bought straight off of the shelf. And there is a gravy that was made with no expense spared on ingredients.
Wow.
Enjoy and identify, boys.
Oh, viscous. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, there's no giveaways, we thought, particularly visually here, which is why we have decided against blindfolding you.
I'd say that's almost version 1 of you. That's so sticky and glazing.
Gravy.
Yeah, so straight away you get that umami, rich, velvety, silky sauce.
I don't know if I would ever eat gravy by itself.
It's just, yeah.
That shouts time, but also shouts expense.
Yeah, both. Yeah, for sure.
This also very glossy.
Oh.
Almost ketchup-y. Oh god.
Okay.
What are you
Bitter.
getting?
That's bitter.
It's bitter.
It's bitter and it's almost it's been thickened with
Maggie.
yeah, it's been thickened with cornstarch or something.
Yeah. The taste isn't awful. It's just like, just different to this.
Looking at it, it's also not very appealing.
The
Yeah,
triumphant music while they're just talking about gravy.
This one doesn't look anything like the other two.
So what's happened here?
Even with like,
Yeah.
I don't know, time, expense, convenience, whatever. Like, I'd expect them to all look like quite similar.
Look, once you get underneath the layer of grease.
There we go.
Okay, that's a little bit special.
I'm confused by.
I'm confused.
These
by the
guys are
restaurant.
all so hungry.
So
I'm
that's
sorry,
funny,
dudes.
That feels restaurant. But I know that's not the game.
Well, let's
The
remember
flour
game
shouldn't
we're
go in there. Flour
playing.
should go in here.
Which do you think is the time dish? 3, 2, 1.
God!
So Barry's gone for A. James has gone for C.
This tastes of incredibly, amazingly cooked onions,
Interesting.
and I know that you can get that without time.
Wixen, you gotta
We're looking for the
focus on
convenient option.
cooking.
3, 2, 1. Both gone for B.
It was verging on yucky.
It was fine. It was fine. It was fine.
And then 4, it's a role reversal for the money.
Yep.
Okay.
That was both. That to me looked both expensive and time consuming. So that's why.
Well, yeah.
So I can reveal that the gravy that took the longest time, 12 hours in total, was C.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Point for James.
Oh.
The convenient off-the-shelf gravy
Has to be.
was B.
You.
Oh.
And
I think
therefore
what
the
we need to
expensive
do
gravy
is
was
pivot to
Does taste
mainly potatoes.
Let's talk about the 12-hour gravy, which is C. That was chicken wings, beef shin, and oxtail, roasted with veg for 2 hours. Then that was added to wine, butter, and simmered for 8 hours. Then that mixture was reduced for a further 2 hours, thickened with a little potato starch, strained and seasoned.
That's a lot of time, but none of that's difficult.
No. And the total cost for all of those ingredients comes out as £60.79 per litre. And bearing in mind, you're going to then also have the wings, the shin and the oxtail to use elsewhere. They're
The
flavoured.
oxtail.
But then they're all offcuts of things you've made anyway.
So the reason we simmered it for so long, for that 8 hours, is because that actually...
Okay, now we need a
from the
dumud.
adds flavour and texture. And
We need
the
2
time
dumuds.
adds a complexity of flavour that you cannot really cheat. The convenient option, which is B, is the cook with M&S beef gravy.
What
straight
ones
out
do
of
we
the pan,
have
warmed, and that's made with beef stock and red wine,
ranching?
seasoned with black pepper and thyme.
I really don't think that's that bad.
In comparison to that.
Fresh. Well, yeah, in comparison to that, but
Yeah.
it's pretty different things.
Well, that
Yo,
comes out
Ralsei.
£6.50
It is
per
V1 from Ultra Kill.
So
I'm also using Meowmere from
were reduced stocks with bone marrow,
Terraria.
a whole bottle of port and herbs, and a very expensive pre-made demi-glace. Took 45 minutes, and it comes out at £77.45 per litre.
It's not actually that much more expensive.
No. As an experience,
Where-
I'd say it's head and shoulders above the other two.
I disagree. I think
Really?
that is absolutely delicious.
Oh, delicious.
That's perfectly acceptable.
Where did Dumud go?
That's delicious, and it's a pretty different flavour profile.
Did I just release him?
Oh yeah, I'm not turning it down, but that screams restaurant quality.
So
What are
with
you
all that in
doing?
mind, including the taste, and now understanding the effort, which are worth it?
They're all worth it for different instances, aren't
Yeah, and again, this was only like £10 cheaper,
Hell?
but with all the offcuts, I think actually they're a lot cheaper. So I think this is the one I would make it at home, but this is the one I'd want for a special treat.
I think you'd be proud of that one.
Do I only have one
Put some time and
Dumud?
effort into it.
So James is in the lead, 3 points to 1.
Not the best starts.
Would you
I
like
need
dish
something
number
that
2?
will
Please.
drop.
Ragu.
I think this one's going to be a hard one.
I think so too, and this one's
Drop some
super
bone.
interesting. Dig in, get
Okay.
tasty.
It's not obvious.
Drop some milk.
Last time I thought the store-bought was obvious. The moment
Drops
you
Yeah,
had
yeah,
the
me too.
QR
venom
code.
gland, berries, flame organs, coins,
So
wool,
one of these is a
wool.
10-hour homemade ragu.
egg.
One of these is bought out of a packet. And one of these cost £125.
Oh, wow!
Oh my god.
Wow!
Okay.
Okay, so we better find the expensive one.
We might be offending Kush right now. Ooh,
Okay.
You've got a good bit there.
Good bit.
Jealous of that bit.
Twice a year, we host huge.
I need to go
immersive
get more
live-streamed
dummuds,
weekend
I
shows,
think.
and they're easily the most fun things that we do. And there are only 5 days until the next one, so the countdown is officially on. Next weekend, we're heading right back to where it all began, the school where we first met. You
Whoa,
will be able
the
to watch
school where we
and
first
actually
met.
take control of what happens as we cook up incredible food and take on ridiculous challenges, all within a school timetable setup. It's everything you love
No,
about what
no
we do, but bigger,
stone.
live, and concerningly unedited.
Or
Time
wood.
is running out to join the madness. It's next weekend, so if you haven't already got your tickets, you can using the link below. And every purchase enables you to watch on demand for up to 30 days after the event. We really hope to see you there. Don't think I forgot anything.
I don't want to say what I think yet. I'm just studying.
These are all
This is-
PAL
this is
materials.
probably a very, very intriguing round.
Okay.
Really yummy. A lot more
Okay.
between the two. You get a lot more tomato. More
Tomato.
Yes.
This one feels like it's the freshness has been cooked out of it.
It really it just tastes of meat
Yeah,
and not much else.
yeah. I'd say meat and hard herbs. Whereas this is.
I need a
vibrant,
better gun at some point.
Looks quite different to the other
It
two.
does.
This one, don't wanna say
This
much
musket
about it,
is
but,
way too slow now for some of the shit that I'm fighting.
All containing beef, obviously.
ew.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I think I know what the.
Let's help this guy finish up the french fries.
Oh. Not sure about that. Are you?
that's really not quite. Oh. This is the first one where there aren't chunks of meat. It's all just falling apart.
It's a bit more mushroomy, I think. It's like a bit more earthy. It tastes luxurious.
Okay.
Luxurious.
Oh yeah, I think that's the standout obvious. Like that is miles beyond these two.
This one tastes quite different to these two.
Yeah.
That one tastes like more similar to this, but
Hot
actually
milk.
elevated.
Pancakes.
C tastes like A, but a million times better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas B has more vibrancy, perhaps slightly more tomatoey.
Yeah, like
acidic.
Barry said, that's kind of like tomato based, whereas this is definitely like very meat based.
There's lots of depth and things going on that are exciting. But this is meat and herbs.
I don't want to blow my own trumpet because if I could, I wouldn't leave the house.
Blow my own
But
trumpet.
Kush has actually based one of these on a ragu that I made.
Is that one?
You're a butthole.
Your butthole.
Right, time to lock in some guesses. Which do you think took the time?
Okay.
10 hours in total. 3, 2, 1.
We need to get some things in our
Which do you think
inventory
was
that
the
make
store-bought
sense.
Convenience. 3, 2, 1. A. And therefore,
We
you're
can
both going
clear
C
this
for
search.
The expensive one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to.
So Barry's not going to be making up any points
I'm
here.
not.
I can reveal that A was
We
the
always want a
convenience.
brawn
Waitrose
cherry in our
slow-cooked beef
inventory.
ragu.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a hard one, but as soon as you tasted that,
Yeah.
it was pretty obvious. I think.
It's still yummy. It's just quite one-dimensional.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
it needs,
two-dimensional. You did say hard herbs.
I did. Yeah. Okay.
it
two-
needs
two
more stuff
dimensions.
added to it. It needs
Yeah.
something doing to it.
B was the 10-hour ragu. Slow braised belly, beef shin with a 2-hour cooked sofrito, a stock cube, tomato paste, tinned tomatoes, and a little bit of wine, braised for 8 hours. And
Tarantras.
then sofrito got added into that, which takes the
And
total
then,
time to 10 hours.
do we have hangyu?
And finally, C, this was the money. Pressure cooked Iberico pork cheeks, short rib, Tuscan sausage sofrito, stocked herbs, loads of good wine, parmesan and double cream. 40 minutes in a pressure cooker.
Wow.
And then,
Really?
yeah. So the only additional time was that whilst the sofrito was cooking, which took 20 minutes, the meat was
I don't
sent
think
for-
we really need hang
so
you
the
as
total time
much.
took an hour.
That's actually
Yeah,
unbelievable.
that's
for an hour.
really impressive.
Yeah. So the short rib, and this is what really jacks up the price, is from El Capricho. It's an ox beef short rib. That restaurant was named in many publications as being one of the best steak restaurants in the world. So talking price, the time.
What's another
consuming
practical
dish
thing we could
comes
have?
out at £10.83 per kilogram.
Okay.
The convenient option comes out at £20.65 per kilogram.
Whoa.
So that's $7.95 for a 380 gram pack. And the money comes out at £62.50 per kilo, meaning it's 125 grams per
Oh, wow.
2 kilos made.
I'm not going to say it's worth it.
No.
But God damn, it's good.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so good.
The fact
That's worth
the
it.
fact that's half the price of that. I mean, I think
Damn.
when it comes to any goods like ragu or like bolognese sauce, it's about time. So we're all kind of prepared to spend the time when cooking that sort of dish. It's just doing it well.
But it's really hands off.
Yeah.
It's just knowing that you want that dish,
Yeah.
like the next day or something.
Is there anything stopping you as well if you have a pressure cooker, do the exact same recipe pressure cooker for extra of the time?
Yeah.
No, it does work.
Oh, good.
Damn.
Yes, you can pressure cook it.
You have those ingredients, cook it in that way.
You could have
There aren't a ton of other things that are really helpful to have in our party at the moment.
eat that forever.
That is one of the best things I've tried recently.
So
And these guys are talking about food and it's making me hungry. Why did I do this to myself?
brown the meat creates the deeper flavor. Do not overcrowd the pan, otherwise you end up just simmering it. Build the sofrito slowly. It adds so much complexity and sweetness. The time allows the cheaper meats to soften, fat to render, the tomatoes to mellow, and the sauce to become richer. And the ragu is definitely a dish where time after cooking can improve the flavor.
Picking up a
lot of the
pal
time,
egg
next
has a
day ragu
50%
often
chance of
tastes
receiving an
better.
extra.
Bloody hell, James.
It's so good.
So now,
Lifesteal.
having tasted all of that, which is worth it?
I think these two.
So that is not worth it.
That's not worth it.
That's not worth it.
But it's so
delicious.
good.
You would never spend that. But that's the one, the only one here that I do regularly, even with the time.
That's absolutely worth it.
Going into the final round, James has 6 points, Barry has 4.
It looks more reasonable.
Well
doesn't
done.
it?
Yeah.
Damn, there is not a very...
Roast chicken.
Oh.
A long one.
Oh my god, carrying capacity increased by 300? That's insane. Okay, we found a new, like, mainstay in our party, I
How long
guess.
chicken takes to cook? Do you mean the preparation around it?
Yeah.
Or the sourcing of it? Or the catching
Oh, I
of
know
it?
what's happened.
Let's ride our Tarantras
Just literally going through.
Ooh, butter knives to cut it.
and go explore.
Very juicy bird.
Well, the leg is.
Well, the leg
It's not-
is.
Is the
Fat on the bottom of that. Yeah.
fat around there.
Don't see that very often. Beautifully done, sir.
Thanks, sir.
They're calling each other sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This one doesn't even need a
Yeah.
That one's been cooked for a long time, hasn't it? It's falling
knife.
apart.
It has.
Where did this come from?
Yeah, you can tell that one's been cooked for a long
It
time.
has been cooked for a long
Skin.
time. You're right. Okay, interesting. Interesting. If you just look at the juices on the board here, this one is relatively dry, but I think a lot of the juices stay in the chicken. Here,
I'm not here to fight you, War Sect.
So before you
I do
even
need to
look
capture
fried,
more of them,
what are you
though.
thinking?
major
Quite different.
differences, yeah.
Yeah. Love the colour on that.
Yeah.
Golden brown, even.
That's it?
Low- hit it with
A
loads of
single
salt.
timing
Love
thing?
The fat, the amount of fat underneath the skin on that.
This one looks almost quite anemic in comparison to that, but it's so juicy. It's also hard that you can see the juices running everywhere. This one, for me,
Look at this slow-ass musket.
really, it's the one that draws my eye the most. I think it's the colour of it.
I feel like it
Ow.
for a long time.
For a long time, for a really long time.
We're so normal.
Get in my ball. Get in my ball again.
The thing is, the skin is always the best bit.
The skin is always the best bit.
On this, you know what I think that?
Me when eating humans. Who's with me?
All of the flavour.
And that's just the breast. Try some of the dark.
You shitting me?
It's almost red. It's cooked.
For those guys. Oh, bee guards.
Dark.
You motherfucker.
There's a lot of flavour going on there. Weirdly.
No way I'm gonna catch this war sect now. Oh my god.
The density of the meat. The brown meat I don't actually like as much.
You
It's kind
shitting
of
me?
got that same dense texture, but it's not like, it's a really bad word, but it's not slippery like I would associate brown meat with. And that's like the best bit for me. You know, it just kind of like falls apart. Usually I'd expect to put a knife through that. And
More
mix it
war
up,
sects.
whereas
Oh gosh.
everything's kind of like holding together a bit more.
I ain't fighting these fuckers.
Move on to B.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Chunky and slices.
I did. I'm fully regretting it.
Oh wow. Huh. Oh, what the heck? What's happened here? I went in thinking I know what they taste like, because that looks more like a chicken I would cook at home.
Alright, what level? Do we have a high level? There we go.
I'm going to say it. Sodden.
Great word.
That is good.
Sodden is not how I want food described.
It's absolutely full of flavour. Maybe it's just quite used to it. But
Oh, okay. Well, you insta-killed the Elizabeth. That is unfortunate.
I like it. Why? That's a rotisserie chicken. That's been spinning. It's cooked evenly all over.
yeah, but it's dry. It's dry,
It's
Barry.
dry.
It's dry.
I'm still having a great time though with it. That put me off.
I'd go back to that one.
Yeah,
I think
that's
we may be in an
yeah,
area that's slightly too high level for me. Oh, maybe not this.
On the count of three, please select which you think was the time-consuming chicken. 3, 2,
The time-consuming chicken.
Next, the convenient chicken.
Oh, another Lunaris.
Not in a million years
Yeah.
that ever going to
And therefore, you both selected A as the expensive chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you that one of these chickens took 57 hours. 57?
67 hours to make that chicken?
£80. What? I bought expensive chickens before, and they've been a line, and they were about 40 quid.
The
Ow.
time-consuming chicken was B. Yeah. So this is an Ocado British whole medium chicken. It's had a 5% overnight brine with herbs, and then an additional air dry in the fridge for another night, and then was cooked slow at 90 degrees C until it hit an internal temperature
Ow.
of 68 degrees C before blasting it at 230 for 10 minutes to colour the skin.
It's very tasty.
The convenient, as you correctly guessed, was a Sainsbury's roast whole cooked chicken. It's not
Sainsbury's.
It's cooked and it comes in a bag and reheated in the oven. And A, the expensive, is a poulard de Bresse, AOC. It's a 1.3 kilogram poulard,
Poulard.
roasted at 220 degrees C for 35 minutes and then
I
rested.
can shoot that through
So
walls.
poulard is a young hen that's never laid. More succulent, more richly marbled and more deeply flavoured than a chicken. AOC certified, free range. It is the highest level of certification in France for agricultural.
I need better frickin'
I think
Pokeballs.
the convenient chicken has a place.
Sorry, no, they're not
Because I want
Pokeballs. Legally distinct
chicken for lunch
Pokeballs.
in the studio. I can't do this. Well, I am doing this right now, but
Yeah, they're tasty.
yeah.
Oh,
They do job.
Yeah. This one, wow.
I don't think it's worth it.
nice.
80 quid is a lot of money. If you're going to spend 80 quid on a chicken,
Yeah.
you should probably spend 57 hours cooking one.
A couple of cushy tips for the thyme chicken. Salting and dry brining the chicken ahead of time seasons the meat more deeply. You both said that. So much so that you said some of the brown meat might have been even too salty. And drying overnight or drying for
We should go
multiple
this
hours
way.
dries out the skin, which gives you more of a crisp when you come to brown it. And basting it in its juices or butter will help with flavour and browning too. Let's talk price. The cost for the ingredients for B, the long time chicken.
The long time
£3.04
chicken.
per kilogram. So that comes out at £4.56.
We'll go there in just a second.
Chicken.
That's cheap.
Let's start by going to our
£6.50
first
for
home
that
base.
chicken, which will range between 900 and 1100 grams. And
Excuse
that
me.
is £6.48 per kilo. And the Spenny one, as we said, that is a 1.3 kilogram chicken, and it costs £80, which comes out at £61.53 per kilogram.
I think 80 quid is so expensive for a chicken.
It's mad, actually.
Repair.
Equally,
Takes
That's
coal.
Yeah.
Repair
spend
that.
what you can afford.
you shouldn't be able to rear a chicken for that.
Yeah, they shouldn't. That's far too cheap.
And that method, or elements of that method, would genuinely be something that I would consider doing moving forward.
I think time always
What
wins
does that sound?
for me.
It does. Yeah, it does. Time is the most important thing, but there are ways to hack time, like with pressure cookers and so on. So if you can cheat time, then I'm in.
And also planning, not just time, but planning. Because most of
Oh
them
my fucking god.
involve any work.
No.
The marksman revolver from Ultra Kill with the coin tosses in this game.
Well, really,
This is wild.
something today. If you have, please give us a like. We're trying to get 15,000 likes per video back to back. We're calling it streaking. And if you'd like us to do this video again, but with different dishes and categories, let us know in the comments down below and we will get to it. Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Why is the music only in the left ear?
The raw ingredients they need.
Thank you.
It's a quick trip back to Hell's Kitchen, where the chefs will have just 30 minutes
Go guys, come on.
to impress Chef Ramsay with
A stunning vegetarian dish where the heroes are the vegetables.
Where the heroes are the vegetables.
Zucchini, angel hair type thing. I feel good about the dish that I am working in my head.
Okay, marksman revolver.
I'm gonna go back to my roots on this one.
Oh my god, and it doesn't take any ammo. Oh wait.
Without chicken. I just substituted tofu.
Oh,
put
it does
in. Hopefully it's
take
delicious.
ammo. It just says it doesn't.
20 seconds to go.
Maybe it just means it doesn't have to be reloaded.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Serve. Okay.
Serve, says Gordon.
Let's start with tea. Bring this down. Thank you. Everybody else, slow down. Describe the dish.
Assembly line
chickpea
2,
dumpling.
that
I
requires.
like fennel broth, and then I have ginger butter tofu. I'm feeling the pressure right now. I put my all into this one dish.
Tofu, I've never been a big fan of. Up until now.
Oh my god. Mwah.
The broth is delicious.
Thank you, chef.
Dumplings could be a little bit softer inside.
Dumpies
but
could be a little bit
clever use of the
softer,
vegetables.
says
Good
Gordon.
job.
Thank you so
Really
much.
good. Thank you. Next up. Millie, let's go.
Millie has prepared a ricotta and spinach souffle.
Wow. Why souffle?
It's a way that I introduce vegetables to my son.
So your
Oh,
son
boy.
inspired you for this dish.
Yes,
How old is he?
Oh boy.
15.
yes.
And when you were 15, were you eating souffles?
No way. Man, I was sharing Chinese.
Course
with my
ammo.
son.
Oh, do I not have
Sharing Chinese. I like taking them together.
handgun ammo unlocked?
Everything that I ever went through, not having food, not having money. I
There
think
we
about
go.
every
That's an
day.
important
This
thing
is
to
my goal.
unlock.
I want to show my son hard work pays off.
Here's the thing, it doesn't look that appetizing,
Yeah.
seriously, but it tastes delicious.
Thank you.
Wow, your son's a lucky man. Good job.
I appreciate it.
Next up, Megan, let's go, please.
Let's go use this. I almost said
Zucchini, angel
evolver.
hair
This
pasta
revolver.
with Napa cabbage, mushroom dumplings, and a coconut broth.
And why angel hair?
It's a play on pasta.
Zucchini's not the most exciting.
A visitor has arrived at the base. Extremely unhealthy due to neglect. Everyone at this base is really, really
It's got finesse.
bad.
Good job. Thank you. Really good job. Okay, Michelle, please describe your
All
dish.
right, I have a vegetable hash that has red pepper, zucchini, squash, and little potatoes. And then it's an egg souffle. I separated the whites and the yolks, whipped up the whites, put it in a ramekin, put the yolk back in, more whites on top, and I steamed it, and then topped it with some micros.
You don't like the word simple, do you?
No, chef.
Doesn't look like a dinner entree. Looks
Yes,
more
chef.
like a breakfast dish.
Yes, chef.
Oh man, I'm so hungry. Why do I keep watching food-based shows?
Almost like a Sunday brunch. This is tough. All 4 dishes tasted good, but the winner of the first ever vegetarian challenge.
I can't even breathe right now. Just say the name. Chef T.
This is really tough. Congratulations. Megan, great job.
Get in.
Now, with 10 minutes and a budget of only $20, each chef must prudently shop for all the ingredients they will need to maximize the value.
Oh my god, this is satisfying as fuck.
I need a small piece of halibut. That one. What's the price on that?
The easy part is buying the ingredients.
Clams are $5.99 a pound.
The hard part is making that $20 mark. Give me 8 just to be safe.
You got it.
Thank you. The only way to make profit is to know how to stretch a buck and flip a dollar.
Michelle, what are you doing?
Chef, I'm making a pork pot sticker.
Oh, what, sorry?
A pot sticker, chef.
So would you say a pot sticker is pasta?
It's made from a pasta dough.
But the word pot sticker is not Italian, that's all.
Okay, chef,
It's
I'm
more
gonna,
like
I'm gonna make a soup dumpling.
Call it a tortellini.
I'll make an Asian-inspired tortellini soup.
It's a pasta challenge.
Yes, chef.
Thank you. Elise,
Yes, chef.
give me an insight to your pasta dish.
I'm doing a play on paella.
Just paella is Spanish.
Yes.
Ladies,
Paella.
Yes, chef.
are you interested in this?
Yes, chef.
We got an Asian dish and we have a Spanish dish when we should be making Italian, so I'm a little nervous right now for the red team.
Jennifer,
Oh
give me
my
something Italian. What is
gosh.
it?
Clams and linguine, chef.
Oh, thank God for that. 10,
Here we go.
9,
Lemon zest.
8,
Right here.
thank you. 7, 6, 5,
Come on, Michelle, hurry up.
4,
I'm working, I'm working.
3,
Excuse me.
2, 1, and stop. Let's start off with Jennifer, please. Go.
Let's go, Jennifer.
The judges will now determine how much they would be willing to pay for each entree. The team with the highest combined total will win the
Simple
challenge.
bait.
Jennifer, please
Don't
describe your
want
dish.
to make simple
Clam linguine.
bait.
On the bottom, there's a sweet corn puree.
Linguine?
It actually has great flavor.
Lamb
From a
quinguine?
texture standpoint, it's a bit overcooked.
I agree. I almost like a pasta with more bite.
Pasta's too delicate. It's way too thin. Lachlan, if you were to put this on a menu, how much would you charge for it, please?
Probably around $23 for this.
$23. Thank you. Bruce,
I would say $22.
I wouldn't go above 22. $67. Not bad.
Not too bad, but not the greatest start that I was hoping for.
Dana, let's go, please.
Yes, chef.
I also cooked halibut when I won this challenge on my season. I want to win this challenge again. I did a seafood pasta. On top, you have a piece of halibut, some shrimp, and folded in there are some sauteed peas.
Did you roll this with a pasta fork?
I did. I used the fork.
Oh boy.
Dish is kind of a problem. The fish is poorly cooked.
Too much dairy, too heavily clumped together, like there's maybe a little bit too much going on.
That's a very good point.
Rip.
Lachlan, how much?
Maybe about $23.
I'd be willing to probably pay about $20 for this.
$20 max for me.
Yeah.
63 total.
I have naked Cool Ranch Doritos.
Next up, Robin, please. Let's go.
This was not what I was expecting.
Right, Robin, describe your dish, please.
So you have a Creole pasta dish right there with some shrimp, mussels, and clams.
Amazing.
Thank you, chef.
The pasta's really not overcooked. I like the texture.
Like Chef said, it's just, yeah, it draws you in immediately.
I would give this dish $30.
I would give it 31.
28.
Thank you, chef.
Good job. Total $89. Great profit margin from a $20 cost. Right, next up, Michelle, let's go, please.
The women are trailing by an astounding $40 after 2 rounds. And Michelle will have to hit pay dirt if the red team wants any hope of staying in the game.
Michelle, describe the dish, please.
Chefs, today I made for you a Asian-inspired tortellini soup.
The broth is delicious.
Wow.
Thank you, chef.
This is, I think, the first dish where we've kind of nailed the pasta execution, the plating style, and the overall flavor.
The extravagance and the elegance of it is awesome.
For me, the yield out of $20 is amazing.
Yes.
Like we would do in our own professional kitchen.
For me, this is definitely like a $34 dish.
I would say maybe $31.
It's a definite $32 dish for me. Good job.
Thank you.
$97 total.
Michelle and her pot stickers just fucking killed it. Like, holy shit.
Millie, let's go, please. Describe the dish to the chefs, please.
What I have here is smoked chicken meatball, zucchini and squash strings, and the pasta is garlic noodles.
Visually average.
Same for me.
Visually average. Oh, I'm hitting nothing.
It's a shame. They're way too dry.
It's not very well done.
On the high end, I would have to go like $18 for this.
I would say maybe 17.
Yeah, I'm going to go 18. Well, Millie, $53 yield on a $20 spend. Not good.
Millie dug a big ditch for us. Who wants chicken meatballs though? Like really, who wants to eat chicken meatballs?
Let's go. Elise, bring up your pasta. Thank you.
I'm feeling good. I'm hoping that my dish will bring home the necessary dollars we need to get up out of here.
Ladies leading by 4 going into the last round. Elise, describe your
Chicken meatballs. I feel like I wouldn't mind chicken meatballs.
Delicious.
Right? Really delicious.
I mean, I want to finish this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm $30.
I would do it probably around 30.
Probably do like $33.
Thank you, chef.
$93 yield on a $20
Chicken balls.
Thank you, chef. Yes, yes. I want to say thank
True.
you. Bruce,
Good to see you, Gage.
$97 lead right now in the red team. Right, final pasta. This one's got to be strong. Benjamin, please. Let's go.
Benjamin needs to earn at least $98 from the 3 judges, which would be the best dish of the day, to secure a blue team victory.
We have a lobster pasta. It's finished off with a pecorino romano.
All right.
Really, this is the most cohesive actual pasta dish that I've seen so far.
Yeah, well thought out.
Yeah. Great color.
It's fucking raw. I don't know what I was gonna say, but I fucked it up and said that. So, yeah.
It's all riding on Benjamin's shoulders. Come on now.
Right.
It's all riding on Benjamin's shoulders.
I would say $30.
I would say $29.
Yeah, I'm going to go $31. Ladies,
Oh, wait.
congratulations.
Finally!
Put this in the better one.
Yes. I'm like overjoyed that we're finally getting out of Hell's Kitchen and out of a punishment. It's been longer than I can count.
Longer than I can count.
Another one of these fun games where we ask our 2 normal home cooks to try and guess where in the world these
More
festive
food.
dishes are from.
I need a win.
This isn't from my watch later.
In this particular format, neither have done particularly well recently, so I have high hopes.
Oh, it is.
Is it sweet?
I'm carrying 15,000 pounds worth of shit.
Another one of these fun games where we ask our 2 normal home cooks to try and guess where in the world these festive dishes are from.
I need a win.
I need a win.
In this particular format, neither have done particularly well recently, so I have high hopes.
Ooh, beanie.
So first off, what do you
Beanie.
have in front of you? Then we'll talk about what it is and why, and then we need to pinpoint a specific country where this might be eaten during this celebration.
Straight away, a very hearty, beanie,
Leafy, spinach.
porky cassoulet of sorts. Cheers.
Okay, we're making ingots.
It's a one-potter.
Are they out of
It's sort like
food?
it's one of those things that's
No, they're all just injured
where the flavours are
and
good.
unhappy.
And create something special.
Can you pinpoint what's in there?
Yo, cool good.
Pepper.
There's beans.
Classic rock song there.
Beans, are they?
And you're close, they're black-eyed peas.
Damn, this guy's
That's
so
the last one.
sad.
No. Black-eyed peas.
Bay leaf.
Cabbage.
That might well be a bay leaf, yeah. Cabbage is specifically collard greens.
Collard greens. Pork.
It's delicious.
Pork is specifically ham. But yeah, you've pretty much got all those flavours. A black-eyed
How do we have no
turkey,
horns?
Onions cooked down with bay leaf and thyme with like the celery.
Guess I gotta go kill something.
And then you've got the ham and the collard greens.
Got warmth. Yeah,
Yummy,
really
yum,
nice
yum.
warmth to it as well. Bit nice bit chilli.
Is that peppery or cayenne?
It might have a slight warmth to it. It's not really a key flavour.
It reminds me very much of the soul food that we ate in Charleston. Specifically the collard greens with turkey. Like really tasty.
Soul
simple
food.
in terms of ingredients. But
Does
then
your food
still
have souls in it?
Yeah. Tastes fantastic and just really Moorish.
This is a dish.
God,
that is
why are
part of
potatoes so
Kwanzaa
slow to
festival.
acquire?
The phrase,
Huh?
Matunda ya Kwanzaa, which means first fruit. So a Swahili phrase is the name of the festival that we're talking about. And it happens between the 26th of December and the 1st of January.
Well, without giving too much away, Swahili, a native African language,
one of many,
did this originate in Africa, or was it a result of a festival that came from people moving from Africa elsewhere? Is the bit that I'm stuck on.
It is specifically on the 6th day of this festival that there's a big communal
Sixth
feast.
day
And like
of the
so
festival.
many celebrations, it's about friends, family, honor between different ancestors, and a celebration of 7 principles, which are unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics,
Cooperative.
purpose, creativity, and faith. So they celebrate those 7 principles in this whole festival, but the 6th day is feast day, and that's kind of where this dish might sit.
I can't stop eating it. I'm really enjoying myself here.
It's all those really warming, hearty flavours.
Yeast
The saltiness of the ham
to a boss.
And the heartiness that your body craves of beans and collard greens. The collard greens are said to bring good fortune or money, and specifically, you're supposed to have a portion that has 365 black-eyed peas in it, one for each day of the year. So a portion would be enough to make sure you got 365 black-eyed peas.
Nice.
And how many does this serve so we can count?
Oh boy.
So what we did was count 60 and then weigh it times it by 6.
Oh, you're so chefs!
Okay, this does no fucking damage.
Spot on, 3 points. If you're both wrong, then the closest guess, I'm talking centroid to centroid, the correct answer and your guess, will take you 1 point. Okay, you've both locked in an answer. The Kwanzaa feast. Where do you think it's now celebrating?
USA, South Africa.
Interesting. Barry, you said you thought you'd had something similar around that time of year when you were there?
Yeah, I was in Joburg in December, and I remember having a bean casserole thing that was very similar to this.
This reminded me a huge amount, as I said, of the soul food and the Gullah community food that we ate in the south.
Turticle is gonna kill this boy.
Kwanzaa is
Or girl, I guess.
significant festival there. Whether or not it originated there is another question, but that was my best stab.
So the Kwanzaa Festival is considered to be a relatively new thing. Originated in 1966 by an activist and professor of African Studies in California State University.
I can't capture this motherfucker. Turticle, kill him.
USA.
Oh, bullseye! 3 points, baby! Lovely, rack 'em up, Ebbers.
The 3 points for Mike for getting it spot on. Barry, a mere 8,947 miles away. Delicious. Should we do another one?
Yes, please.
It was probably inspired by.
No.
Never mind.
Another one for you. Lift the cloche. Where in the world are we going?
Rice.
Hmm.
Is it sweet or savoury? Is the question.
It looks like a really dry rice pudding.
Oh, I don't know. Once you dig into it, look, that looks quite moist. Smells lovely. I think that's sweet.
That is sweet.
Coconut. Oh, that's Moorish. You could demolish that.
Moorish.
That could be from anywhere.
So comforting. Now I'm going to correct you. There's no coconuts involved. It's just
Man,
and rice.
I'm so annoyed that I made this pistol now.
Sugar and then some cardamom.
Cardamom.
It's very simple. There isn't much going on, but there's enough to give a decent amount of pleasure.
Bearing in mind it's a fragrant variety of rice as well, so the rice itself offers a real subtle but fragrant flavour, so it doesn't need to be overtaken with too much else. Lots of different varieties of the way this could be served. Everything from that kind of consistency right the way to more almost like porridge consistency, so it can be more soupy, more milky. So
More soupy, more milky.
Rice and milk. and it is enjoyed in the Buddhist celebration of Bodhi Day. In this country, on December the 8th. Other countries
What the hell?
they also celebrate it at slightly different times, but we're talking about this country on December the 8th. So this dish is believed to be the sustenance which helped Siddhartha Gautama, Buddha, in the final push towards enlightenment, and according to legend,
Why
was
isn't it
offered
picking
by
that
a
up?
milkmaid after 7 years of fasting.
God, if you've gone 7 years without
Wow.
eating and then you have that.
Damn.
Yeah.
One special milkmaid.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah.
This particular challenge is slightly different to our usual global cuisines in that we're involving religions. And for the first time ever, I think like you and I both grew up in Christian households. Only in later years have we learnt more about other religions. And
Well,
we know
school, like
yeah,
you just-
just school. And we know very little. So this is, I think this is a real challenge. Like, as a title, Christians reacting, right? Because we are in our grounding. That's what we are.
Speak for yourself. I am a well-travelled individual. That's an answer, Ebbers. I haven't.
So this milkmaid
Yo, good to see you, Kara.
is said to have happened 2,600 years ago, and whilst not celebrated by all Buddhists, the Bodhi Day is in this particular country on December the 8th. Remember, Buddhists are vegetarian, but specifically during this festival, they would decorate their homes, temples with lanterns, and there would be offerings of food, sometimes this food, to monks and Buddha statues.
Monks.
Cards are exchanged, and people often wear white on this particular day of festival.
Now thinking about it, I don't know why.
Ooh.
I have plucked something.
Hell yeah.
A needle from a haystack.
Like camping, like tents, or camping in like an RV or something like that.
Countries
Yeah.
that are
Cool.
not just majority, but vast majority Buddhists.
For me, it was the milky nature of the dish.
Nice.
Ridiculous, I know. It took me to this part of the world, and then it was.
I always
just
liked
a-
tent
a
camping,
country.
though I feel like now I wouldn't want to go tent camping without having a gun.
A majority Buddhist country. Milk and cardamom. That's why I'm starting to regret that, because I feel like if that was from Thailand, it would be coconut milk and perhaps a different, maybe cardamom.
You're overpacking guns.
But there is only 49 miles between your wrongness.
Oh no, that's even worse!
I agree, this is very difficult because there are a number of countries that celebrate Bodhi Day. The date changes. We're talking about the one on the 8th of December, but the answer we were looking for, rice and milk, Japan.
Ah, of course.
You're both over 2,600 miles away, but Barry is 49 miles closer.
Well, good luck then.
Look at me! I'm coming back. I'm coming back, baby. I don't know how.
Centre of the country.
I mean, 49 miles across 2,600. We're talking like here to Oxford.
If that.
That is depressing.
So it's a wonderfully simple dish that commemorates that enlightenment moment 2,600 years ago when the milkmaid
Cool.
offered it to Buddha. Rice and milk. Mike leading 3 points to 1. Let's move on to round number 3. Number 3.
That looks great.
Oh
That's
my
a big old question.
God.
What is it?
Is that pasta or potato? Cinnamon
That's so
topping
fun.
is cookie towards
Yo, Aries.
It looks like it's maybe got almonds or some form of fruit in it.
Yes, it is V1 and a Meow Mere.
It's definitely. Oh, it's like sour cream.
They have Palworld has a bunch of collabs with Ultra Kill, with Terraria.
Sour cream or yogurt. I've had
Oh my
this
god, I'm
one
gonna
before.
fucking die.
It's really, really familiar.
Cinnamon and sour and like a soured creamy.
Yeah, Meow Mate.
It's got cheesecake vibes to it in the sense it has got eggs and cheese, cottage cheese and sour cream in it. It is slightly sweetened. And it's
Why is there only one Catress? Like there are two like mini versions of the boss. Oh my god. Oh my god. I took off my mercy ring. Oh, I'm so dumb.
That's why we're attributing it to this particular country, because really they kind of added the sugar beet sugar into this dish, which is otherwise
Rip.
egg noodle, boiled, And when it's nice and tender, it's then mixed with more egg, cream cheese, sour cream,
More egg.
sugar, cinnamon.
Okay, we don't need a Bronze Cherry with us right now. We could go take Bronze Cherry away.
Sugar beet, and it is eaten during Hanukkah, the festival of light. So Hanukkah is a Jewish festival, 8 days, and it changes each year depending on the month of Kislev. But this year, it actually runs from the 25th of December until the 2nd of January.
Right.
Okay. Some years it will be as early as November or early December in the Gregorian calendar.
Absolutely yummy.
Gregorian calendar.
That is like a good bread pudding where you're putting bread carb into egg and sometimes cream cheese or enriched with sugar. The fact that it's doing it with pasta, sometimes potato, delicious. But which country? So many
Use
Jews
a magical
celebrating Hanukkah,
slingshot.
sharing gifts. Often food is the
That's
gift.
a meteorite.
Donating it to charity or partaking in more sort of community gatherings. It's very much a sharing of food. The Festival of Light, quite literally bringing light into darkness, which is why candles are a big symbolism of the festival. And
We
I've got
take
a
no
wonderful
fall damage because we have this weird fish bird.
We're attributing it to this place because of the introduction of sugar beet refining. Research suggests, perhaps
Sugar beet.
confidently, that it's the country we're pinpointing. You've both locked in an answer. The dish is called kugel. Where are you getting it from?
Poland.
Thank God for that.
Weirdly, I was thinking to Italy and France. So I went, okay, it's European, because that's familiar to me.
You need to protect your player base, so yeah. Fuck Roblox.
And then when you talk about the Judaism side of things, I was struggling to think of a country.
I've said for a long time, Roblox is a cesspit.
But that legitimately could be Israeli.
Yeah, it could be Israeli, yeah.
I was like,
and you're Polish.
If it's not abusing children's drive to play games like more easily to get them to spend money on shit they shouldn't be spending money on, or predators, Roblox is just like the worst thing.
Turkic ethnic groups moving through, but the most confident.
Barry spelled Israel.
I know I did. That's I put my pad back down again. I realised very early on.
Yup.
The research
I
suggests
do
more
not doubt
confidently
that for a second.
It was the Poles who turned this
The
creation into a
Poles.
sweet dish. Double bully! We're talking
Mike popping off.
Well done. Wow. Well done.
So some really interesting ingredient clues there, as well as the Jewish Festival of Light, Hanukkah, when the dish originated and first became sweet because of sugar beet, because sugar beet was really.
You're gonna sue him soon. Good luck with your lawsuit.
Did not know that. Where sugar cane obviously was the alternative from the.
Well done. So much. Well done.
To who I've mentioned before, Brigitte, who I used to live next door to, in my flat, who was Polish and who.
There's got to be some class action, right? Like, I feel like there really should be a class action against him.
Celebrations on Hanukkah. Do you want one more?
Yes, please. Yeah.
This one is purely.
Turticle, go wild, kill everything.
But it's gonna be a lot of fun.
If you get this bang on, I'll give you 6 points.
Turticle!
So yeah.
In that case, lift the clock.
Please.
Was that? I don't know what that was. That was everything I've ever seen.
That's weird.
Including a bunt. I don't understand.
Every time I look at it, there's more ingredients.
So far, I've seen an egg, a prawn, and a bunt. Go again?
I mean, hey, at least they're trying something so that kids can't play.
I see peas and sweet corn and boiled eggs.
You haven't seen the
But they'll just get their, like, parents to scan not knowing what's going on and then get around it, I'm sure.
Where's the couscous?
It's kind of polenta grain. So it is a polenta base, or cornmeal base, in a ring with just about everything you've named. Obviously, region to region has different variations, different toppings. Sometimes it's meat. This one is just fish, sardines, and prawn.
I feel like face scanning is something. Face scanning is better than nothing in terms of
Why not? So it's you know, softened onion and
verification.
a sauce that's then mixed with polenta, and that is set around all sorts of fillings and toppings.
I don't think it's the correct solution. It's better than nothing.
It's said to have originated in the 16th.
I think they should just stop allowing DMs.
Unsurprisingly, it tastes of everything.
And honestly, fucking, they should just delete chat.
It's solid, but it's not smooth. It's crumbly because it's blended.
Well, yeah, they aren't obligated to respond to random
But because of
letters,
the way
if I'm being honest.
It's fishy in it.
compacted in, like you lost some of that couscous, light, fluffy nature.
Well, it's more cornmeal polenta in that sense. However, we associate a lot of sort of polenta and cornmeal with a lot of dairy and cheese.
It depends how they are structured.
Sauce, and it's got, you know, onion and garlic in it, and tomato based with all of those delicious
Chicken and banana.
This could be anywhere because seafood is key, but polenta, easy to an area of the world. Tomato sauce, olives.
Said to have originated in the packed lunches of the
In the
pathfinders
packed
of the
lunches.
16th and 17th century.
When you say packed lunches, I thought it's everything up at school that.
And the festival that we're talking about is the Christian celebration of Christmas and the birth of Jesus. So 25th of December.
Oh my
Look
God.
at an answer. I can't really give you many more clues without giving it away.
What are
if you get
these?
this right, you get 6 points.
Well, you know I've got 1 point already.
So you can win this.
You've given me.
Okay, well, in that case, if I get a bullseye, then I definitely want some. If I get a bullseye, you have to kiss me tenderly on the neck. In front of everyone.
Deal? Deal.
You've both locked in an answer. Give it a reveal.
Greece. Portugal.
Oh, I was going to go Portugal.
Portugal. I mean, I had a taste of it and it leans into that kind of tomato and sardine vibe. Why Greece?
So I was definitely thinking Mediterranean area, and then I was just looking at the individual ingredients. Greek Orthodox Christianity prevalent in that country, and it's on the sea, so they have all the seafood as well.
Anything else that's
Who is that? I don't know if I've caught this one before. Dazzy.
The prawns they kind of called me towards people.
Daddy.
The ingredients and the Christian celebration. So this dish is called couscous paulista, and it has huge influence from Portugal. That's what is representative of Sao Paulo in Brazil.
Why am I not capturing any of these?
Brazilian Portuguese.
Yes.
Specifically.
Which chapters of Deltarune?
And therefore, yes, the celebration of Christmas, but all of those flavours that now.
So you don't win, I don't get a kiss. It feels like we've both lost.
Have another mouthful of sardine instead.
Christmas is ruined.
Well, I can reveal, Baz, you were closer on that one.
Wow.
4,652 miles away, which means you scored 2 points today.
Take that.
To Mike's 6.
What did you do in the chapters?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Great job, Evers. That was really
Merry
fun.
Hanukkah,
Amazing.
Merry Day.
And Merry Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa, yeah, that's the other one.
Like and subscribe.
The following is based on official police records released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please
Never
note that
been
all
seen
persons
before
charged with the
until
crime are
now.
presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On July 29th, 2021, deputies respond for the second time to an Orlando apartment complex after multiple 911
You need to
calls
reboot
reported
your
a
brain at
man
this point.
acting erratically, screaming at residents, and peering
If you say I did something and then immediately don't know anything about what it is that you did, I feel like you're either lying about doing it or that's probably the only option.
What's up, man?
Like, I feel like there is not a point where someone can get into such autopilot that they have no recollection whatsoever about what's going on.
What is that in your hand? Excuse me? What's that in your hand? Oh, it's the cocktail.
Why
are you making, man? You have no clothes on. I'm looking at you. My clothes on. Is that why? Huh?
Why is this guy naked?
Your keys. Yeah. Maybe we can try to help you find the keys. What's in your hand right there? Yeah. Am I putting that down over there?
No, it's mine.
You put it down.
That's mine.
Put it down.
Concerned for his safety and believing he may
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
of an unknown drug, deputies move in to secure him.
You can help you. Don't touch me.
Under the influence of an unknown drug.
Don't fight. Don't fight. 3-3-1. Don't fight. Don't fight. Relax. Calm down. Calm down. We're gonna help you, buddy. Big Poppy. Okay.
Did he just say Big Poppy?
Let it help you. Let us help you, okay? Come on, let us help you. Yes, yes, come on. No, no. Stop. I repeat you in Jesus' name. Stop. I have a cross on me.
He has a cross on him. Careful, y'all.
Struggle to restrain the man. A resident steps in to help.
Put your arms behind your back, buddy. We're trying to help you, but you gotta listen to us.
As the man is placed in handcuffs, a deputy who responded to the earlier call that morning returns with information that escalates the case.
He lives in this apartment, the first floor. So
Don't worry, guys. He's got a cross on him.
we were trying to get him earlier. He got felony charges on him for hitting a 70-year-old man.
Oh, okay.
I guess a couple days ago.
Okay.
But every time he would come out, he would like slam the door in our face, whatever. So we laugh.
Yeah.
And then we get a call, naked man. It was one fight, so it just happened to be him.
According to the report, 2 days earlier, the man had attacked and choked a neighbor while saying, "I'm going to get the devil out of you." Upon speaking with staff at the leasing office, the deputy learned he has been living in an apartment in the complex.
I'm gonna get the devil out of you, he says while choking someone.
And deputies cannot identify him by name. They do confirm the unit is rented by his girlfriend, 32-year-old Turquoise Samuel, and their only
You name your kid Turquoise?
truth about what happened to her. When deputies arrive at her apartment to
Man.
conduct a welfare check, something on the front door immediately catches their attention.
What's going on there? Huh?
Dry blood. The last thing we want is she's dead inside. This is all dry blood.
With concerns for Turquoise's safety growing, a deputy makes contact with an upstairs neighbor to find out when she was last seen.
They named their kid Tequila Sunrise?
Yeah, he knows me.
What a disaster. Names need to be further restricted, man. Like, to each their own to some extent. You're setting your kid up for absolute disaster.
So, if that car's here, is it likely that she would be here? Yeah.
Bruh, get in the Pokeball! Legally distinct Pokeball.
On either side of Turquoise's apartment, both report hearing a woman screaming around 8 p.m. the night before, but neither called 911. While deputies regroup to plan their entry into the apartment, the naked man is prepared for transport to the hospital, where he will later reveal a shocking and deeply disturbing story that leaves investigators stunned.
We have a bunch that dried blood that's on the front door.
That's what I was trying to tell him about the girlfriend. All right, are we kicking it down or?
We haven't tried to unlock it yet, but either way, we're obviously.
My main concern is obviously
True.
now he's acting this way. He's still belligerent. Let's go check over here.
And the neighbors haven't seen her.
After retrieving a key from the leasing office, deputies crack open the apartment door, bracing for what may be waiting on the other side.
Orange County Sheriff's Office, if you're near, come out, please. Orange County Sheriff's Office.
Increasing our carrying capacity.
Something underneath it. The wall on that side. So you ready? Ready? Go.
As deputies enter the apartment, they are immediately met with a gruesome scene. Blood is splattered across the walls, with large dried stains across the floor.
Yikes.
The blood
Why are you even showing the pictures if they're all so censored that it's just, like, black boxes?
Driven by extreme rage. Nearly every direction they look reveals another imprint of the extraordinary violence that unfolded within its
Yikes.
walls. In the center of the living room, deputies find a white bedsheet draped over what appears to be a human form. Upon lifting part of the sheet, they observe the head and shoulders of a deceased female lying on her back.
Oh, fuck.
Turquoise Samuel. When deputies peel away the remainder of the sheet, they observe that Turquoise has been sliced open from the top of the chest down to the lower abdomen.
Oh my
leaving
God.
an opening like a set of double doors. She has also been dismembered with.
Okay, we're gonna
Today's Slopic,
get rid of that.
You may have forgotten he even exists by now. But Andrew Tate was arrested today. This isn't the first time he's been arrested and nothing happened, but this is probably the most serious, with both him and his brother being arrested by US Marshals following an extradition request by the UK government. Andrew Tate already had 10 counts against him and his brother had 11 counts against him, but there are now 32
Maybe not. It doesn't have to be family friendly. That's just, like, exceptionally gruesome.
3 counts of arranging
Not
or
my vibe.
facilitating trafficking, 3 counts of assault, and 19 additional charges for offences related to indecent
Get in the ball.
with a child and extreme porn. His last tweet before being arrested didn't really.
Yeah, I'll still whip my
with
dick
him
out,
taunting
but
Dynamite to raid his
no,
house,
no
his house
gruesome
to-
murders.
He was arrested.
That's
Others
a joke.
pointing out that it's quite funny for someone who
That's for the
considers himself
OnlyFans only.
of masculinity to be wearing this outfit when he was arrested. There's also this clip of his arrest of him sneakily trying to pass his phone to his bodyguard, and his bodyguard drops it on the floor. with it being
Good
picked up
luck
by someone
packing.
else. I wonder why he doesn't want them looking at his phone. And in classic Twitter fashion, you may have seen this video of him being arrested with a SpongeBob mascot standing nearby. Well, this is peak Twitter degeneracy.
What?
Because this is actually an undisclosed
Hey, I'll come
advertisement
up and say
for a
bye.
gambling website and is completely AI generated. With the
My
site
mom
being
is
advertised
leaving,
on
so give me just 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna put on the pee break sign and go say goodbye to her. What is up with this? It's 7:18 p.m. What the hell? My mom was singing a song that says "Come out of a lady hole." Yo, Cube. Why the fuck am I V1? They have a collab. There's a collab between Palworld and Ultra Kill. There's also a collab between Palworld and Terraria.
They even generated multiple different angles and videos of SpongeBob being there to make it seem more realistic. Lots of tweets about the rest wondering if something would even happen this time, like this one saying,
Need to
"Feel like
capture this
something
fucker."
about the Tate brothers getting arrested like 8 times in the past 3 years. Is it actually for real this time, or will we be subjected to 900 more Instagram reels about how you're gay if you go to the movie theater? But yeah, it's not looking good for Andrew Tate.
On the 27th of January, 1967, a disaster during
Why am I getting like no frames all of a
Air
sudden?
Force Station launch complex in Florida put America's space program on hold. Not only would the accident claim several lives,
Oh, thank you.
but it would also forever change the way in which NASA operated and attitudes
What is
towards
up with this?
spaceflight across the country. Senator John F. Kennedy became president of the
Senator
United
John
States
F.
in
Kennedy.
1960. A big part of his campaign had been focused on demonstrating America's superiority over the Soviet Union, including in the area of space exploration. Now that he'd won the presidency, Kennedy had to deliver tangible results. The drive to beat the Soviets
God, that's phrased so
became all the more
forebodingly.
urgent when, in 1961, Soviet astronaut Yuri Gagarin became the first ever person to fly into space. In the same year, President Kennedy set out a
God damn it.
goal. America would send a man to the moon and return them safely to Earth, and all before the end of the 1960s. It was down to NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, to figure out exactly how this could be done. From 1961 to 1966, the organization worked hard to lay the groundwork for a moon landing. The Mercury and Gemini series of missions tested how the human body would react in space, developed technical procedures, and successfully launched several one- and two-person flights.
I want these
into space.
fucking seeds!
By the beginning of 1967, NASA's Apollo program was set to complete its first crewed mission. At this point,
True.
only 3 years
Yeah, the
left
weird
to
route
the
is
deadline
fucked.
set by President Kennedy. This mission, initially called Apollo Saturn 204, but later renamed to Apollo 1, was set to orbit the Earth. It was to be crewed by 3 of NASA's astronauts: Commander Virgil Gus Grissom, Senior Pilot Ed White, and Pilot Roger B. Chapman.
God damn it.
Commander Gus Grissom had already made his mark as America's second person in space in 1960.
Second person.
As part of the earlier Mercury program, and had also been the first NASA astronaut to fly into space twice. Pilot Ed White was also a veteran NASA crew member. Before joining the Apollo 1 project, White had been the first American to walk in space in 1965.
I don't want this. Man, I don't want the frickin' musket anymore.
Spaceflight assignment. However, he too had many years of experience supporting NASA's space program.
And also, this pistol sucks! I'm so sorry, V1, but your pistol is awful.
Than its predecessors. And in the lead up to the planned launch on February 21st, 1967, there were several setbacks and test failures. The crew were painfully aware of these and even joked about them by sending a photograph of them praying to the mission's office manager with the caption, "It isn't that we don't trust you, Joe. This time we've decided
I didn't think that was that bad. I didn't have as much of a moral, shocking reaction to that.
You sort of have to put that out of your mind. There's always a possibility that
Fucking, we're selling some of this old garbage.
This can happen on any flight. It can happen on the last one as well as the first one. So, you just plan as best you can to take care of all these eventualities. And you get a well-trained crew, and you go fly. On the morning of the 27th of January...
Where do we get horns, bro?
A routine simulated launch test. The men, fully clad in their spacesuits, made their way to the tower at Launchpad 34 and crossed the catwalk to their command module. The early stages of the launch test did not go smoothly. At 1 PM, the 3 astronauts reported that their oxygen smelled foul, something which put the countdown on hold while the issue was investigated.
The oxygen
In the end,
smelled
the cause of the
foul.
smell could be found, and the test was resumed after a delay of more than an hour. As they would on launch day, the astronauts and their ground crew sealed the 3-hatch locking system, and the craft was pressurized. Once the crew was sealed inside, however, issues with the communication system became
Night
evident.
Star Sand.
At 5:40 PM, the simulated countdown was put on hold again to investigate.
Why do I
the
need
issues.
cement to make a fishing
Grissom
rod?
could be heard saying, "How are we going to get to the moon if we can't talk between 2 or 3 buildings?" By around 6:30 PM, the countdown remained at T-minus 10 minutes. The crew, exhausted after a long day of delays and communication failures, were running through their checklist to pass the time, when the module experienced...
Don't you usually want the bobber to float?
Seconds later, at
You wouldn't want it to
6:31
be
PM,
heavy.
multiple calls of fire were heard from the 3 astronauts on board. Flames and smoke from the fire spilled over onto the launch pad as the rapidly rising temperature and pressure within the module caused the outer hull to crack. After
Yikes.
just 5 seconds, the crew's shouts of alarm became cries of pain. Engineers watched as smoke filled the command module. obscuring the view offered by cameras inside the module. One of the last things they saw was White struggling to release the module's complicated hatch system from the inside. Workers at the launch pad rushed to the scene to open the hatch from the outside, but were forced back. The billowing smoke reduced visibility to zero, and when rescuers donned smoke masks to help them breathe, they found that these vital pieces of equipment were faulty and didn't fully exclude the toxic smoke.
Yikes.
Because of this, and because of the complexity of the locking mechanism, it took rescuers 5 long minutes to access the capsule. By the time they did, it was too late. All 3 astronauts within had passed away. After the fire had been controlled and the scene had been documented, Grissom, White and Chaffee's remains were taken for examination by US Air Force pathologists. All 3 men had died as a result of asphyxia. Whilst their burns were thought to have been survivable, the fire had produced lethal amounts of carbon monoxide and other toxic gases. This catastrophic loss of life had a significant impact on the entire Apollo program. How could a routine, low-risk simulation have left 3 astronauts dead? In the days following the fire, NASA's flight director Gene Kranz told his team, "We did not do our job. We were rolling the dice, hoping that things would come together."
Damn, that's
by
all of
launch
the
day, when
ingots.
in our
We
hearts,
need like
we
a
knew we
far
were
more
breaking
efficient
We were too gung-ho about the schedule, and we blocked out all of the problems
ore
we saw
mining
each
site.
day in our work. Every element of the program was in trouble, and so were we. A review board, led by the director of NASA's Langley Research Center in Virginia, Floyd L. Thompson, was established to determine the cause of the fire. After 2 months, they released a 3,000-page report detailing their findings.
3,000 pages.
Whilst no definitive source of the fire was identified, it was determined that damaged wiring underneath Grissom's couch was a possible cause. A spark from these wires in the pressurized, oxygen-rich environment of the command module would have created a rapidly spreading fire. The fire was believed to have been further fueled by the larger-than-allowable amount of flammable materials covering the spacecraft's interior.
Oof.
Things like nylon netting, foam pads, and Velcro. In addition to the possible cause of the fire, the review board found that the 3-piece hatch system used to seal the cabin was far too complex.
These guys have a lot of moving
90 seconds to open in
to,
ideal
like,
conditions.
go get a snack and come
Although
back.
The Apollo 1 crew had never managed to open it this quickly during their training. With a fire in the module, opening the hatch would have been all but impossible. The fire placed the Apollo program on pause, and the review's findings led to many essential changes to improve the program's safety. The Block 1 spacecraft that had been used up until the fire was retired and replaced with the improved Block 2 design. This design included an outward-opening, quick-release hatch to allow for easier exit in an emergency. The cabin's atmosphere was also adjusted to be less oxygen-rich, and the flammable materials were replaced with non-flammable and self-extinguishing alternatives.
Flame organs.
2 years after the fire, on the 16th of July, 1969, the Apollo program achieved the goal of landing a man on the moon before the end of the decade. In reference to the Apollo 11 landing, Krantz, NASA's flight director, would go on to say,
Let's get
"The
these
ultimate
boards
success of Apollo
made.
was made possible by the sacrifices of Grissom, White, and Chaffee. The accident profoundly affected everyone in the program. There was an
Profoundly.
unspoken promise on everyone's part to the 3 astronauts that their deaths would not be in vain. In memory of the men who lost their lives in the fire, the Apollo 11 astronauts, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, left a mission patch marked with the names of Grissom, White, and Chaffee on the surface of the moon, where it remains to this day.
An officer catches a vehicle going 85 miles an hour in a 45-mile-an-hour zone.
They littered on the moon in honor of dead people.
The officer uses the opportunity to approach the driver, and he's about to pull off a 200 IQ move.
200 IQ?
I got him at Piedmont, Wakaiva. I'm deploying Terminator. Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to stop you back there.
Oh, I don't see no lights.
What are you talking about? Red and blue's behind you and sirens. For like a mile. You got your license, registration, proof of
Yeah, I do.
insurance?
Do you mind if I pull up?
No, you're gonna stay right here. You don't have a license?
Yeah, I do. I'm talking about my registration. have it.
All right. What's the reason for the speed?
My granddaughter, she just hurt herself at my house, and I'm really.
She had herself at my house.
So that justifies you going 85 and a 45?
No cap, baby.
Going through traffic, almost hitting people? Blowing my doors off?
I wasn't about.
And then not stopping for the police?
I'm not trying to be argumentative. I'm just really trying to get to my granddaughter.
I need a better gun.
If you crash into 8 people and flee from the police in the process.
No, sir. I have license.
It's kind of an issue, right? All right.
But I
Give me
did.
1 second. Stay here.
Yeah, I don't know if... I don't think that I would want to get an assault rifle anyway because of the ammo it would take.
Kilo to the L4. Am I good to continue because she hit the stop stick? Vehicle just took off on me, hit the stop sticks. They were traveling by squad 436. You want to break it off or can I blow them? Got me. They're slowing down.
Oh my gosh. What is even worth unlocking? Large toolbox development.
We're still westbound. Normal speeds.
Alright, I'm in the number 3 lane.
Copy, she's can stand by, just turn left and get the street name. Left on Roger Williams, and it's a good stick hit. Her driver back tire is out.
16, I'm with you now.
Okay, but this light is turning red, so if you can get in front for a VIP.
They're playing Red Hot Chili Peppers in the car.
Yeah, whenever they slow down, that tire's about to rip off. Kilo 2, can we have traffic? We're attempting to take down now. Whoa! Whoa! Just...
Aha!
Can someone get us on Sherlock? We need FD. Put your hands up! Do not run! Do not run! Put your hands up! Put your hands
Do
up!
not run. Walking only.
Get on the ground, all the way, face down on the ground!
Do we have any research going?
Don't be reaching for nothing! See your hands! Get out of the car! You need to get out of here! Get out of the car! Get out!
Oh god.
Is it just you two?
Yeah.
Get on the ground! On your face! On your face! I got cover, I got cover. Put your hands behind your back.
I wasn't driving.
Put your hands behind your back.
I wasn't driving. Who cares? Need charcoal.
Wow, I can't believe this. My car did.
Ken, I have 2 secure. No 36 so far. It's a rollover vehicle crash though. It's on its roof.
Okay.
Well, sheesh. You know what road this is?
No, let me go find it.
Kilo 2, you can release traffic. We're 10 for you.
Hey, you good with them? I'll find out where we are.
Yeah. Why'd you pull off on me?
I wasn't driving. My girl, she just told me that I need to switch seats with her, and I was like,
You were driving.
No, I promise to God, babe, tell him. Please, I was push your button. Like, she was driving just now.
I told you not to leave.
I said, babe, please don't drive off in my car. He had my license. That's all we was doing. Can you tell me?
That's all we were doing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was my girl. She told me that I need to get out the driver's seat so that she can take off. And I'm like, I have license, I have insurance.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, why would you try to switch?
she told me that I need to get out the driver's seat.
Let's separate them.
We trying to get back to the house to my kids, so she was like,
Let's
we need to
search
go.
them, separate them, and then we'll put one in your car. Send it for me.
Uh-huh.
You good?
Yeah.
You guys
I
look
need
okay?
12
Do you
more.
have any weapons on you?
I don't have no
Is there any weapons in the car?
No. We don't have no weapons or nothing like that, sir. I don't even know why she even said that she
Cool. You guys are in the. You guys are both in the car that ran from me. That's why you're both naked.
I'm trying to get to the damn baby, man. I'm just trying to get to my grandchildren. Oh my God, this is ridiculous, baby.
Can you stand up or no? Okay.
Don't run from the cops.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do not run from the cops.
We're gonna open you in my car for now.
They're saying they're fine, but I mean, you didn't hit your head or nothing?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, I think we're good. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Yeah, we're gonna have our corporal come out here and adjust.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
What happened?
Man, the baby not too long ago recently had a concussion. Her grandbaby.
Who's the baby?
Who's the baby? Just says their like full legal name.
She was in the passenger seat. I think you guys switched seats.
5 more.
She was driving. She was speeding. I said I didn't want
Do
to.
you have anything on you?
No, I don't have
Alright, don't be
nothing.
reaching. Just tell me if you don't got anything on you. No pockets on you?
We gotta get this research going, I think.
And we got the call. My phone is in my vehicle.
Okay.
I put a stop stick under them because they were going like 90 and a 45. I did them both, and then I went back to
Extremely unhealthy due to neglect.
So you guys were stopping because there's threw a stop stick under there and they drove off? Okay, you guys are heading down this way off this way one?
Did you happen to get the stop stick?
Yeah, I grabbed it.
Okay, cool.
I heard you say it, so I grabbed it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
I don't know what to do, man. We gotta
That was so, like,
let me
strange.
choose my primary.
I don't know what to do, man! Like, very, very opposite energy.
I would venture to say, yes. You know, you're not allowed to run from the cops. That's kind of a no-no.
Alright. What's your first name?
Courtrell.
Alright, Courtrell. My name is Officer Overall. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm just so overwhelmed.
I'm glad you're okay.
I just got my tag.
Courtrell, can I talk to you real quick? Real quick. I want to figure out what's going on with you, okay? So give me 1 second. Let me talk to you. Let me tell you your rights because you are in handcuffs right now, okay? You have the right to remain silent.
Am I going to jail?
Hold on. If you start talking to me, you can always stop talking to me at any time, okay? I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Do you understand your rights?
There's the research. There we go.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. So, from the top, what happened?
Okay, me and my girl, we was going to get something to eat.
Yep.
We just put on our clothes and everything.
Uh-huh.
We had got a call from my house that my granddaughter had fell and hurt herself.
Yeah.
We left from Kobe's
Okay.
and trying to rush down to get to my house.
Okay.
Something kept telling me to slow down.
Mm-hmm. She did?
No, something told me to slow down, and then
Something did.
behind me, at first I didn't see him, and then my girl was like, the police behind you, just keep going. So I was like, keep going. I was like, but I have license and insurance. And she was like, just keep going. You gotta get to the house to get to your kids.
Okay.
Because her baby is there too. When you stopped us and I gave you my license, I was like, it's no point in me leaving, but you already have my license.
Yeah.
And she was like, switch seats.
Okay. Why?
So that we can help me get back to my house.
Why can we not
So what happened when
make
you guys switched
fucking
seats?
any
You
food?
just took off?
So, you have the right to remain silent. You understand each of these rights?
Yes.
Okay, will you talk to me?
Yeah.
So, what just happened?
We was trying to go to the house to go check on the baby because we had got that the baby we need to come take the baby to the hospital, so that's what we were
Take the baby to the hospital?
Yeah, her grandbaby.
Where's the baby at?
Her daughter and her grandbaby's at the house.
What happened?
Why am I on fire?
We got pulled over and we was waiting on him and that was that.
What was the conversation?
Nothing.
Because at some point someone decided, oh, we should probably leave. So, how did that happen?
Quick thinking, I guess.
Quick thinking? Her idea?
I don't know.
You have your ID on you, or?
No, I don't got my ID.
You got warrants or something?
No.
Okay. She got warrants?
No, why is that?
Huh?
No, why is that?
Well, because you don't just run for no reason.
No, I ain't got no warrant.
Okay. What's your first name?
The Martica, D-A-M-A-R-T-I-C-A.
Okay. So you're saying you guys
Why you put the fucking milk in there? God, this is so fucking infuriating.
When did you see me when I was when I was behind you? I had my lights and sirens on for a while.
Once you had walked up to
Jesus.
when I really, like, actually paid
We're never gonna be able to create any food if they just shove all of the food into that box.
because there wasn't, like, you know, it's no telling who you were trying to stop, so I just kept going.
Okay.
So once I got to the light and I realized you was still, like, on me, she was just like, don't worry about it. He's not gonna mess with you, but
Was it worth it?
no.
Okay. You have anything else you want to tell me? Okay, is the baby gonna be okay? Someone's with her right now?
She's with my daughter.
Okay, how's your daughter?
My daughter's 16.
Okay. Give me a minute, okay? Here, talk to her.
A little bit, but she didn't really say whose idea it was to run.
If you guys switched seats, you got in the driver's seat and you pulled off on me?
that fucking potato in there.
Who said I pulled I'm asking you what happened.
I ain't pull off in no driver's seat.
Okay. What happened
I
then?
didn't pull off in no driver's seat.
So why'd you crawl out of this side
That's
first?
a great way to start the conversation.
Watched you.
What happened? I didn't do the thing that you are suspecting me of. I didn't say I suspected you of anything.
You don't want to say anything?
Not even that.
Alright, just because of this, they're gonna come ask you questions, they're gonna check on you, probably get your blood pressure and stuff.
I'm gonna take them both because they both were right from me.
I got you.
What's that? Yeah, probably.
Bruh, why are they all doing such weird shit?
Find her phone in that.
Your phone?
The suspect who was originally driving, Cortrell, was charged with resisting without violence and unlawful speeds. She pleaded no contest to both charges, and both resulted in adjudication withheld, meaning the judge accepts her plea but did not formally convict her. She was sentenced to 12 months of probation and to pay $559 in court costs. The other suspect who switched seats with Cortrell to take over driving, DeMartica, was charged with felony fleeing, eluding, driving with a suspended license, and reckless driving. She took a plea deal, pleading no contest to fleeing, eluding.
She took a
while
plea
both
deal.
charges were dropped. She was adjudicated guilty and was sentenced to 18 months of probation, ordered to pay $401 in court costs, given a 1-year driver's license suspension in order to participate in community service. The vehicle the suspects were driving was determined to be a total loss.
Now, one of the things in life is
total
realizing
loss.
that somebody else's bad decision can become your problem
What?
too. Watching this back, that's what stood out to me more than anything else. See, once fear takes over inside of a car, logic usually leaves first. One person
total
panics,
loss.
another follows it, and suddenly everybody's making decisions.
She
that
took a
probably
plea
wouldn't have
deal.
made 30 seconds earlier. This is why tools like the Terminator is such a great tool. Viewers may see just a tire deflation device, but the real purpose is trying to stop
Viewers may
collisions
see just a
before full
tire
pursuit
deflation
ever starts.
device.
And the Terminator was originally designed for U.S. Customs. Take away the vehicle's ability to run, before innocent people end up paying for somebody else's panic at 85 miles per hour. The police know a lot of dangerous nights don't begin with violence. They begin with one emotional decision that keeps getting defended instead of corrected.
Okay, I understand why this place has seemed so inefficient with the farming. Like, every single thing has been going towards chopping wood for no fucking reason.
What you're looking at is the clay theory iceberg. On the surface is the
Okay, Deltarune clay theory. Here we fucking go.
which, if removed, renders the theory no longer clay theory. Below that is the speculative clay theory, which is more
The
nebulous,
speculative clay theory.
still represents reasonable conclusions to draw from the connections that we have made. Below that is the cracked clay theory, that which we find interesting, but that which may not have much evidence, or which may be contradicted by other sources, but that which could still be worth chewing on or experimenting with.
Chewing
This
on.
is split up into 3 parts, each exploring a
No,
different layer
chewing.
of clay theory. Consider this a box of building blocks, a do-it-yourself kit, in order to construct an interpretation that makes sense to you. If you want to throw out canon clay theory, this may not be the video for you. But anything else can be reasonably removed, replaced, or reinterpreted in a way that doesn't damage the structural integrity of the theory itself. We implore you to draw your own conclusions, construct your own story, and would take pride in you doing so. As with my previous video, the theory that you're about to hear was originally generated by Clay, and through several meetings and yet more 2 a.m. text conversations, we've built
Or
a copy
2 a.m.
of
text
the
conversations.
now. It was originally derived from Clay's interpretation of the Weird Route Lake scene, trying to determine where Chris and Noel could have gone, and how this could tie into the nebulous...
We need someone, like, actively shoved on that the entire time. That sucks.
And we've come up with some connections that you may find very, very interesting. With that out of the way, onwards and upwards. Entry number 17. Dark, darker, yet darker. The darkness keeps growing. Shadows cutting deep.
What are you giggling at?
My YouTube on my phone is in Spanish, and
What do you
I saw this title and I figured, you know, it just means main character syndrome, something is out of control. But the way it's written, when I translate it, it says, the height of the delusional protagonist syndrome.
The height of the delusional protagonist syndrome goes
Instead of, like,
crazy.
the peak of main character syndrome. I love that.
That's chaotic. I
Lost
love
in
it.
translation.
Yeah.
Fountain, for example, we still have no clarification on whom the two are. But when Clay was revisiting entry number 17 in the aftermath of chapter 5, a light bulb went off. Because, consider what is depicted in the weird route of Chapter 5. Chris and Noelle going deep, deeper, yet deeper into the lake, at which point their fates are unknown. But given the various peculiarities associated with this lake, the mysterious song and the mysterious disappearances, it's likely not
You know,
as them having
I
drowned
think
sank
I'm gonna move this
additional parallels between the thread given to
closer to the farm so that they place the shit in here instead.
A theory has been proposed that Chris and Noelle broke the bounds of this world and vanished into whatever lay beyond. And this scene reeks of Gaster. There's an odor more
This scene reeks of Gaster.
He's not directly talking to you. Access to the lake was previously
Tyrantrum is a night owl.
playing is entitled Happy Town.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Something that will work overnight is really, really helpful, actually.
The distorted noise playing during the submersion itself displays a picture of a lake in a spectrogram when sped up by. What else? 666%.
That's crazy.
There was one. Noelle takes particular note to call Chris interesting, a word that, when emphasized, is often used to invoke Gaster. And for the particularly brain-rotted among you, the deeper you go into the lake, the greener the water gets. Water and darkness
Fucking green Gaster theory.
mechanical parallels in Deltarune. The windows into the dark world are called fountains. The texture that the dark fountains consist of, as well as the prophecy panel and the background where we meet Gaster, is found to be an image of water. Railsay sings of a heart being an arc shining the way through the waves. It's not difficult to imagine that greater association with water translates to greater association with darkness, and a complete immersion in water could be indicative of a complete immersion in darkness. And the man who is darkness incarnate, whose fingerprints are all over the prophecy, who speaks to us during that
His fingerprints are all over the prophecy.
Gaster. The most foundational tenet of Clay theory is that, in entry number 17, Gaster is speaking to Chris and Noelle. They are the two. When Chris and Noelle disappeared into that lake, they slipped the surly bonds of Earth and touched the
Surly bonds of Earth.
They potentially ended up physically in the true lab of Undertale, where they would be
Excuse
greeted
me.
by the good doctor himself. The true lab would have been serving as Gaster's base of operations during his lifetime. From that fact, we derive yet more evidence for Clay theory. It has been the prevailing assumption for a good long while that we are connected to Deltarune via a computer interface hosted by Gaster, evidenced by the initial survey program which we use to interface with Deltarune, file naming conventions, and so much more. If the True Lab was Gaster's base of operations, then it's
Okay,
possible
so
the True
we're
Lab is
absolutely
Gaster's
set
hosted,
on
trained,
wood.
and observed the Deltarune interface.
But unfortunately, wood
The lab,
is not the
do we find
primary
evidence of that?
thing that we need.
Perhaps we do. Check out this room. What we see here is a CRT television and a collection of VHS tapes. And the Chapter 5
A CRT television?
Something fascinating. A fade to a CRT television screen and the words, "Insert Chapter 7, Side B," which is a clear allusion to cassette tapes. In this scene, we draw back from the game and view the device which the Deltarune interface is being hosted on. And it's a CRT television running on VHS. Exactly what we see in this room in the True Lab that Gaster was purported to keep all of his secrets in. We don't know what future chapters of Deltarune have in store for us, but we may have a guess. Reverse Undertale theory has been popular for a while, reporting that each chapter of Deltarune reflects a section of Undertale. The once great land ruled by a king whom you fight at the end, that's Chapter 1 and New Home. The neon space of advanced technology and cybernetic threats, that's Chapter 2 and Core. The section dominated by rough and hot landscapes, and a game show host occupying you with various minigames, including booking and music ones, that's Chapter 3 and Hotland. The melancholy, quiet place lit by lanterns where you meet Gerson, that's Chapter 4 and Waterfall. Chapter 5 seems to buck this trend. The pattern would say that Snowden would be next, but Chapter 5 isn't necessarily analogous to Snowden in any obvious way. But presume, for a moment, that the chapters do reflect Undertale locations, but they're not necessarily going in order, and that Chapter 5 represents the ruins and not Snowden. Chapter 5 is a visual reflection of Chapter 1, just as the ruins is a visual reflection of New Home. It was the ruins where you first encountered Flower. It was the ruins where all
We gotta
of
get
the
these guys some
and
medicine.
given how involved Noelle is due to be in Chapter 6, to the extent of blanketing Castle County Christmas trees and snow, the Dark World potentially being in her house, in the hospital, somewhere otherwise awash with Christmas iconography.
We
Chapter
need
6
20
is our best
cloth.
contender for Snowden.
Claw.
What's left for Chapter 7? What's left in Undertale? The True Lab. Perhaps, no matter what, we'll end up there in Deltarune, in Chapter 7. The one not captured by the prophecy or by Lord of the Hammer. The one consisting of Toby Fox's most abstract ideas. The one depicting that which he saw in his dream. That where all of the iconography that's been built up for a decade comes to a head. We'll go to the True Lab and meet...
I feel like Chapter 7 is more likely to be True Lab, but I guess it could be next chapter.
They just found a way to get there a little early, while carrying the bread from Sam.
Oh, is that what he's saying? I think that might be what he's saying. Oops.
If he followed them into the lake, into Undertale, to meet Gaston, do we now finally, after all these years, have a mechanical...
Why is it called Clay
explanation
Theory?
for how Sans ended up in Undertale, and for his plethora of Gaster connections? Maybe. Maybe not. But let's look into those Gaster connections a little more anyways.
Deltarune.
DT extraction machine. I've been around since the beginning. I remember the original Undertale theories. I was the first. I have seen everything. I remember
I was the first.
This machine since the release of the game. Few conclusions were ever drawn about it. It's nebulous, mysterious, and has a presence far outweighing its actual utility in the game. The presumption has always been that this was the machine Alphys used to extract the determination from the human souls. Seems a little large for that though, doesn't it? And how Alphys describes the extraction process is bizarre.
I think I want to go buy some of the stuff I need.
A plausible explanation for that is that she built the DT extractor, but that's not
I also
special.
need something that will produce flame
Didn't seem like she
organs
built it from
in
blueprints she wrote.
the grazing
Sounds
area.
more like she discovered blueprints already written and did whatever she needed to do based on somebody else's design. The only other significant set of
I don't know who
blueprints
put this
Undertale
premise
are the
in there.
ones in Sans' lab. These blueprints are described as being written in unreadable symbols, or perhaps just nebulous handwriting. The callback to the man who writes his entry logs and wing dates, both unreadable to most, and handwriting in the literal sense, writing with hands, is apparent. There's an undeniable connection between Gaster and the DT extractor. He didn't build it, he at least likely conceptualized its existence and left out all the tools she needed to do so. This isn't the only connection between Gaster and the DT extractor. Sans' trademark Gaster blasters bear a particular, from the mouth of Toby Fox, intentional resemblance to the DT extractor. From the mouth of Toby Fox in the sense that both are evoking imagery of the same thing, Omega Flowey. Toby wanted Omega Flowey's presence to be felt even when he wasn't present, hence the iconography being visible in a variety of different places. But that iconography is Gaster iconography. The DT extractor
Why are
was
we-
composed and built before Flowey ever came into existence. And the
Understand
only other thing
this.
with this iconography has Gaster's name on it. Note, too, another major component of Omega Flowey's design, a CRT television, potentially evoking yet another item in that very True Lab. A CRT television which displays a photorealistic human face, which has gone completely unexplained for a decade. But that face does possess the black and white color scheme frequently associated with Gaster in everything he touches, and is in actuality the face of Toby Fox. And Gaster, the game master of the Deltarune interface, has been argued to be a metatextual analog to Toby Fox, a reflection of the role of game developer as gods over their respective universes. So, that settles it. The DT extractor, the Gaster blasters, Omega Flowey, all drawing from the same well, a well intrinsically linked to Gaston. What does this have to do with Deltarune? Well, I forgot something. That's Gift Rot, a one-off enemy encountered in Snowden. And look at that face. That is an extremely clear invocation of the DT extractor Omega
Yes.
Flowey iconography. This is random. The DT extractor, Omega Flowey, and Sans' attacks belong to what are among the most climactic scenes of their respective routes, and this is just an easily forgettable enemy. What's the connection between Gaster, Sans, Flowey, and some random Christmas-themed reindeer?
Me. I'm the connection. Let's go buy medicine for these mofos.
This very particular shape, this very
Oh my
particular
God!
shape that gets constantly evoked throughout
The holidays!
It's a deer skull. What could have happened to endear Gaster to this particular shape so much? Perhaps the source of it was Noelle Holiday, or heck, maybe her sister, if she ended up here before Noelle did. Still, Clay and I find it possible that Noelle Holiday ended up in close and meaningful contact with W.D. Gaster, and it was the lake submersion that potentially facilitated this contact, facilitated the deer imagery all over Undertale. But what about Chris? Is there any hint of Chris in the True Lab? The Red Soul in the True Lab's generator. Like I said, I'm an Undertale veteran.
Hello, Eisen. Good to see ya. I did hear that Spain won.
Is that Kara's soul or not? The community never found it broadly possible. We don't know where Kara's soul ended up, but the main theory was that Asgore buried it with his child. Alternatively, the soul could have just shattered when Asriel died, given that he had fused his soul in Kara's at the moment of their death. But either way, the idea that Asgore would be willing to sacrifice his beloved child's soul for a gray machine buried deeper than deep, but not be willing to use it to bring freedom to his people, is emotionally unthinkable. This isn't Kara's soul. The only other red soul that we know of in Undertale and Deltarune's canon, other than Frisk's I suppose, is Chris's red soul. It's not difficult to imagine that
Other
this
than
is where the
Chris's, I
mystery ended up.
suppose, is
The prophecy
Chris's.
mentions the angel being banished and meeting with its desire. Given the persistent angel imagery associated with the soul, given how Gaster is aware of how much we long to see and meet him, perhaps this prophecy segment refers to the soul being excised from Chris and being put in the company of the man we fiend over for 11 years, for many of us, a good portion of our lives. After all, while Ralsei says that we will save the world, the prophecy actually says that the heroes will save the worlds, plural. The word worlds in plural is mentioned in the prophecy a few times actually, representing the bulk of times it's said in the entire game. The light and dark worlds maybe. Or does it mean the worlds of Deltarune and of Undertale?
Yup.
Timeline problems are raised by the idea of the Red Soul potentially powering the True Lab when it was in the True Lab where the connection formed that gave Chris the Red Soul. Clay theory never purported to work perfectly or answer every question. This feels meaningful.
Play theory never claimed
Chris
to
and Noelle
blah blah blah
may have
blah.
left
Shut
a
up.
profound and transformative impact on the True Lab, on Undertale. But that still raises the question: what happened after Chris and Noelle got down here? What was the ultimate conclusion of their meeting with Gaster? What were the exact circumstances being described in entry number 17?
Okay.
You know,
Let us
the
get
blueprints
out of
describing
here.
potentially the DT extractor. They were found in Sans' lab, which contains a plethora of different items of Deltarune memorabilia. The punch card containing the 3 smiling faces which date back to the festival. The police badge which could have potentially belonged to Papyrus. What relevance do these blueprints have to Deltarune? If they were for the DT extractor, what relevance could the DT extractor have to Deltarune? And you know, Alfie's made a big deal out of the fact that she coined the phrase determination. That phrase did not exist before she came around. Gaster would not have known the phrase determination. If he designed the DT extractor, he didn't design it to extract determination.
Okay.
The DT extractor is never once called the determination extractor. Indeed, the initials DT are never used elsewhere in Undertale to refer to determination. If Gaster
Why did I go
designed this machine
here?
to extract determination, and if DT
I need to be
doesn't
here.
stand for determination, what could it stand for?
The Deltarune extractor. Ah, I could see that. Come get your medicine, y'all.
Alright. Stick with me. I hate this theory too. You can click off if you want, but it has become a popular theory in the aftermath of Chapter 5 that Chris and Noelle fused and became the Knight. I'm not here to argue the merits of that theory, but I would like you to consider how it could relate to Clay theory were it to be true. It would give an explanation for the Knight's Gaster hands for one thing. It would provide another connection to the True Lab where amalgamation similar to the Knight took place. And it would answer a question otherwise difficult to reconcile. What would a hypothetical amalgamite want? The Knight has
Amalgamite.
two people, Toriel and Asgore. What do Toriel and Asgore have in common? Well, plenty. They're boss monsters, of course. But beyond that,
They're monsters.
What would they mean to Gaster? Well, they're the only characters in Deltarune whose Undertale equivalents Gaster would be familiar with. other than I suppose Asriel. He would know of their strength. He would know that they possess properties that no one else did. Gaster was potentially given the same task as was Alphys, create soul power to break the barrier. This doesn't necessarily mean create determination. Determination was the particular hypothesis of Alphys. She noted that she could get soul power from monsters.
Okay, awesome. We are once again functional here.
That's why she needed determination as a means to an end. However, there is one category of monster souls that do persist after death. Boss monsters. You could hypothetically extract soul power from monster souls if you had boss monsters. But Alphys didn't. She wasn't about to kill the king and queen. Now, Gaster, on the other hand. Imagine you're Gaster. You've been working on the same problem Alphys has, how to get soul energy. You don't know about determination. You don't even have human souls to experiment on. Your only idea is to somehow get boss monster souls, but Toriel and Asgore have stopped aging. They will live forever. You have absolutely no way to get your hands on a boss monster soul unless you're going to launch a coup. And by then, what's the point? You create your Deltarune interface to connect to another world, potentially as an unrelated project, but then, two creatures from that other world manage to break out, manage to make it to your world. You realize now that you have access to more individuals than just exist in the underground, with proper souls, and you come up with a brilliant idea. There are boss monsters in this other world. If you could go and extract those boss monsters, then you could get access to the soul power you so desire. You could potentially even replicate this process infinitely by accessing different worlds, or by resetting the connection. A barbaric practice to those within the world you're plundering. A great breakthrough in the quest for freedom to those outside of it. So Gaster sends Chris and Noelle, the knight, back into Deltarune to get boss monsters. We see, on screen, two of these attempts, one successful and one unsuccessful. And it's possible that there is a third we don't see. After all, no one has seen Asriel for a little bit, have they? Gaster sent the knight to extract them from Deltarune. How did he do this? We now return to entry number 17. Gaster here is clearly describing a dark fountain. If you believe that Chris and Noelle are the ones he is speaking to, then the obvious conclusion is that Chris and Noelle were the ones who opened the dark fountain. Where would a dark fountain generated in the Undertale universe go? It's an unanswered question. Consider this. What if the fountain that was opened in the True Lab was a reverse dark fountain? Instead of connecting Hometown to another world,
now that is a lot of conjecture.
This was the method through which Chris and Noelle, the knight, re-entered Deltarune and were able to bring others back out. This is even supported by an odd timeline detail in Deltarune. It's implied that the original dark fountain, the dark fountain that presumably Des got lost in, was opened by the knight, specifically the knight, with their weapon and armor and all that. But every single candidate for the knight has their journey towards becoming the knight begin with Des getting lost. Amalgamite is even less feasible at this point in time, unless somehow...
Why are you putting this shit in there?
They went back in time. In the aftermath of Undertale, Toby has produced a lot of supplementary content related to it, and every chance he gets, he retroactively writes Noelle Holiday into it. Sans talks about Noelle in the console editions of Undertale. Cancelled Undertale alarm clock dialogue mentions Noelle. In the Undertale 10th anniversary livestream, we see Noelle in Snowdin, and she's a little fawn. She's a little girl. Other child characters, including Monster Kid and Asriel, are teenagers or young adults come Deltarune. So it's feasible that Deltarune's versions of these characters are about 10 years older than Undertale's versions of these characters.
Okay.
In other words, chronologically, Undertale may be about 10 years before Deltarune. These timelines aren't running parallel. Undertale is behind, and Gaster exists in Undertale's past. Even further back, if you were to leap directly from Gaster's time in Undertale to the equivalent time in Deltarune, it would be
We need a
years before anything
Tyrantrum.
night-related happened.
We don't
So
really
they
need a
found way to
Brawn
get from
Cherry
Undertale
anymore.
Back to Deltarune. That could be a plausible method of time travel. What if this reverse dark fountain was that method? If Noelle and Chris entered Undertale from Deltarune through the lake, and then went back to Deltarune through the reverse fountain, then they could potentially come out before they came in. And the mechanism through which they did this was the shelter. It's not a dark fountain in the conventional sense, explaining why Ralsei doesn't seem to know about it. He's otherwise knowledgeable about all dark worlds. It is a boundary between worlds, just not the light and dark worlds, just as the lake is. It's a rift in time and space. That's why entry number 17 music, muse_smile, plays slowed down by 666% when you're close to it, because it was the product of entry number 17. That explains the time travel. That explains the night. That's their plan. That's Gaster's plan. extract boss monsters from Deltarune and bring them to his world. That's how Gaster eventually was shattered across time and space, perhaps. Across the two different timelines, across the two different worlds. Maybe he fell into that deep dark chasm below the DT extractor. Given where that chasm is situated, perhaps that's where the fountain connecting both worlds was located. Perhaps, in Chapter 7, we may even play a role in sealing it and sealing Gaster's fate.
Sealing Gaster's fate? Gaster actually hasn't been referenced at all during Deltarune or Undertale. Everyone's just hallucinating him. That's my theory. Reminder, if you want to make me say dumb nonsense in an AI voice, join with a Twitch subscription or a YouTube Gab Babbler membership and use the say command.
For many of you, that'll be a different point, and I think that's still interesting. Very, very interesting. But that's play theory. It doesn't explain everything. The true nature of the Deltarune Undertale dichotomy is very wonky. To what extent does the player play into all this? To what extent are they a component in Gaster's grand design? And the cracked parts of play theory are victim to the same follies as Amalgamite theory itself. For example, not being able to explain the Chris and Knight collaboration, and yet are difficult to explain without. Death has gotta be involved in here somewhere if he fell into the Shelter Dark World, but I can't seem to find a place. Heck, maybe
what is attacking?
Component of this theory that's right, and Death is the Knight.
Fucking other rib bunnies are just killing these guys.
Regardless,
get out of here.
The structure was laid out like an iceberg. Take what you want from play, and leave what you don't. Build your own playbook. Build your own story, your own narrative. It's in your hands now. And sit back with us. Wait for Chapters 6 and 7 with us. Be excited for Chapter 6 and 7 with us. Trust in Toby Fox and his vision.
Scary Gaster Rossi.
On the 30th of May, 1896, a lavish public banquet was laid on for the citizens of Moscow, Russia, to celebrate the coronation of their new emperor, Nicholas II. Tsar Nicholas was keen for the celebration to be a moment of hope and stability for his people, an occasion they would look back on fondly, and that would help to unite and uplift the nation at the start of his reign. Ultimately, however, the banquet at Kodinka Field would be remembered by those who survived it in a very, very different way. When Nicholas was born, his grandfather, Alexander II, was Emperor of Russia, and his father was seen as unlikely heir. In 1881, however, Alexander
what is this motherfucker doing?
was assassinated in front of the teenage Nicholas. His father was now the emperor, and he was heir to the throne. It was a sudden and huge step up, but at the same time, the dangers of the position he was destined to hold had been made horribly clear to him. His father, Alexander III, did little to prepare Nicholas to be emperor. When Alexander III died suddenly in 1894, Nicholas was just 26 years old. Overwhelmed, Nicholas wrote to his cousin, saying, "What is going to happen to me? To Mother? To all of Russia?
What is a wing pack?
I am not prepared to be a Tsar. I never wanted to become one. I know nothing about the business of ruling."
The business of ruling.
Nicholas was incredibly close to his family. When his father died, he brought forward his planned wedding to Princess Alex of Hessen by Rhine, as he
this
was
is an
desperate for her to
interesting
be at his
place.
side throughout the entire process. He had relatives in kingdoms all over Europe, largely because most of the ruling class of the time were in some way related to Queen Victoria of Great Britain. Nicholas was cousin of George V of the UK, and bore a striking resemblance to him. But despite these many...
Yo, how's it going?
When he came to power...
Yes, my character is V1 from Ultra Kill.
He decided to rely on was his uncle on his father's side, Grand Duke Sergei Alexandrovich. At the time that Nicholas came to power, Sergei was Governor General of Moscow,
a powerful position which made him answerable only to the emperor. He took Nicholas under his wing. As Governor General of Moscow, Sergei was responsible for
Get in the
organizing
frickin'
coronations
ball.
for Nicholas and Alex, which were to be held in the city. The coronation itself took place on the 26th
Nice.
of May, 1896, and was followed by days and weeks of grand public celebrations, one of which was to be a huge banquet for the people of the city.
Ooh, moss and,
The venue for the banquet was to be Kodinka Field, a huge open space in the city that had been used for large-scale festivals since the time of Catherine the Great. The field had a ravine, was surrounded by many ditches, and was sometimes used as a military training ground. But it was
Dude,
spacious enough for a celebration
this
of
stupid
fitting
floating bitch isn't
and
attacking
Sergei
anything.
approved the plans. The plans were very ambitious. A temporary town square was installed, and around it were set up miniature theatres, 150 buffets, and 20 different drinking establishments. Gifts were to be handed out to everyone who attended, including a bread roll, a sausage, some pretzels, some gingerbread, and a commemorative cup. There was a lot of excitement in the lead-up to the event. On the evening of the 29th of May, the day before the banquet, people had already begun to gather in Kodinka Field.
There we go.
The setup for such a big event was an attraction in and of itself. Families
Ooh, this is
gathered to
cool.
watch cart after cart, laden with beer, food, and gifts, heading into the ground.
I need coal.
People came from all over the Russian Empire to Kodinka Field. As many as 500,000 were estimated to be there by the early hours of the morning on the 30th of May.
500,000 people?
Amongst the crowd about what gifts were on offer.
What am I watching?
Some claimed that the commemorative cups would contain real gold coins, a possibility that caused great
A
excitement.
disaster video about Russia, it seems.
6 a.m., rumors
Yo,
spread
Pear,
that
good to see
some
ya.
booths had opened up and were already handing out gifts. This information passed through the crowd at incredible speed, and then, almost as one, the crowd began to surge towards the booths.
Oh, it's about a
Further,
huge
spread
crowd
people
crush,
were
it looks
across
like.
the field.
Oh,
It was
it's
said
stone.
that some special prizes were on offer. If you were lucky, you might be given a cow, a horse, or even a house. Although, of course,
I wish I was
these
given a
prizes
cow,
were
horse,
limited in
or
number
even a
and
house.
would soon run out. The excitement grew to a frenzy. As the crowds began to surge,
Okay.
the workers handing out the gifts became worried. Some started to throw gifts into the crowd in an effort to calm people down and reduce the pressure in the immediate vicinity of the booths. Ultimately, though, this only added to the chaos. The movement of the crowd swept up every man, woman, and child in the area, with many tripping and falling as they were pulled along. The ground was uneven, and the people were so tightly packed in places that those in the crowd couldn't even see the ground beneath them. The ravine and several drainage ditches were situated close to the booths.
Those videos usually are, like, funny for about a minute to me. Palworld is about capturing things and using them to kind of take over the world.
So were carried along, upright but unconscious.
Each pal that you capture has like different capabilities.
And would later write a full story featuring. Though it is, of course, fiction, it gives some insight into what it may have been like to experience the catastrophic crush. He fell. A woman in a headscarf fell upon him. He shook her off his back, wanting to return, but others pressed from behind, and he didn't have the strength. He leant forward, but his feet sat on something soft. On people. They grabbed him by the legs and screamed. He saw nothing, heard nothing, and moved forward, treading.
They're all like by the same kind of guy.
There was a police force of around 1,000.
It's called like What If History or something like that. There are a bunch of channels that do that kind of silly stuff.
Thousands of people were thrown into ditches and the ravine.
I'm not murdering any animals, actually. I'm capturing basically everyone that I see.
There was also a well in the field into which 27 people fell. Only one of them would survive.
Oh my god, get in the fucking ball!
And began to disperse. The police were ordered to clear the area and remove the bodies of the dead, so that the festivities could continue as planned. With this as a priority, little attempt was made to aid the injured and dying. At the same time, there were parts of the massive field that were so far removed from the worst parts of the crush that some attendees were entirely unaware of what had happened. The celebrations did indeed carry on, while
There's a
nearly
guy nearby that I need to
1,300
kill?
corpses were removed from the scene, and around 9,000 injured people left to seek medical attention. A valet for the court of Nicholas II, Alexei Volkov, later recalled his experience of walking around the area
What is
as
that?
people left the celebration, in an account which highlights both the scale of the event and the confusion. I met many groups
A lamb ball effigy?
carrying the Tsar's
I don't
gift.
think we found one of those
The strange
ever
thing,
so
though,
far.
was that not one person mentioned the catastrophe, and I did not hear about it until the next morning. Tsar Nicholas II was informed of the tragedy. He and his wife went that same day to the site in order to pay their respects to the dead. But by the time they arrived at around 2 p.m., there was no sign at all that a tragedy of any kind had
We're gonna capture this guy.
That evening, the French ambassador
Avatar: The Last Airbender or the blue one? And if it's The Last Airbender, the Netflix remade version or the original?
such a lavish ball in the wake of the disaster. But as France was such an important ally to Russia, his advisors persuaded him to attend. Conflicting reports also emerged, highlighted by those who
Last
opposed
Airbender original? Great choice.
reports that Nicholas was warned not to
Wonderful,
attend by
wonderful
advisors,
show.
but did so anyway. China's imperial commissioner was present at the ball and remarked that a Chinese emperor
Yeah, I like this guy's voice a lot.
after such a tragedy. Whether he was
Yeah, I've also heard the remake his ass.
the fact that he did left a sour taste in the mouths of the people of Moscow. It was seen as
Moscow.
a disrespectful act. The Tsar feasting and dancing while the people mourned their dead. The Tsar did
Yeah,
pay compensation to the families.
they did whitewash it. They also did Toph dirty, I heard.
An active role in the resulting investigation.
Like, they made her really, like,
The findings of
weak
this
and
investigation led him
needy.
to dismiss his uncle
Which
Sergei,
is, like, the
who
opposite of her
gained the nickname
fucking
the
character.
Duke of Kordinka for his role in the disaster. It is indicative of this period in history that most of the reporting of the Kordinka crush was focused on the impact on the Tsar and the ruling class, rather than the thousands of people that died and were injured that day. The disaster became a talking point for those seeking to take or retain power, while the general public that had suffered in it were left, largely unaided, to deal with the tragic consequences.
On the 14th of June 1959, a brand new ride opened at Disneyland, California. The Matterhorn
Disneyland.
Bobsled. At the time, it was one of a kind, the first tubular steel roller coaster in the world. It proved popular with visitors and remained in place for more than 6 decades,
Disney
serving
World.
millions of guests each year. Throughout this long operational life, though, the ride would see 2 separate fatal accidents.
Yikes.
The idea for the Matterhorn bobsleds was conceived by Walt Disney himself while working on the film Third Man on the Mountain in Switzerland. This family adventure film was about a young mountaineer's attempt to summit the mountain on which his father died. Many scenes were filmed on location on the dramatic slopes of the Matterhorn mountain in the Monte Rosa area of the Alps. The location was clearly inspiring to Walt Disney. He had opened the world-famous Disneyland theme park
Excuse
just a
me.
few years earlier. Now, he purchased a postcard featuring the Matterhorn and wrote a note to one of the architects working on the ever-growing park. It read, quite simply, "Vic, build this. Walt."
Ow, what?
Back in California, Disney executives were already considering the installation of a new roller coaster to occupy a part of the park known as Holiday Hill. This hill was made
Floor
from the dirt
spikes.
that had been excavated during the construction of the park and had been
Dude,
landscaped
Walt
to
Disney
use
was just like
Executives were keen
a
to
dreamer
do
who
more,
didn't seem to have a ton of care about practicality or reality.
Walt Disney's postcard from Switzerland determined the theming of this new ride, and thus the Matterhorn bobsleds were conceived. The American Bridge Company was contracted to manufacture the track, which ran in and out of a hollow structure that outwardly resembled the real Matterhorn. It was around 45 meters or 147 feet tall, but used forced perspective to make it appear taller when viewed from the ground. The ride vehicles were shaped like bobsleds, with guests sitting in single file. To make the ride even more exciting, a cable car ride called the Skyway also passed through the mountain, with guests on each ride able to see and wave to one another. The coaster opened in 1959. Over the years which followed, it was renovated and improved several times. Interior
Can't
scenes
pick
were
up the
added,
dark egg.
as well as animatronics and other special effects.
Unfortunate.
It quickly became
Oh, is
a
my
favorite
inventory
ride
full?
with Disneyland regulars.
That's why.
It offered a fast and thrilling experience, but was still mild enough for most children to enjoy. On the 15th of May, 1964, 5 years after the Matterhorn bobsleds were open to the public, 15-year-old Mark Maples attended the park with friends as part of a special event held by a local members club. It was close to midnight when Mark boarded the ride, sitting in the middle of a car between two of his friends. At this time, riders were kept securely within the bobsled vehicles by a lap belt that closed with a friction clasp. These were checked by a cast member before each vehicle was dispatched. Though once the vehicle had departed the station, there was no mechanism to prevent riders from undoing their belt should they decide to do so. It is unclear how Mark's lap belt came to be undone. Disney denied that it could have been undone to begin with, as it was standard procedure for ride operators to check each belt twice before dispatching a ride vehicle. It was speculated that either Mark himself had undone the belt, or one of his friends had done so as part of a prank or initiation ritual. However it came undone, his lap belt was undone. While the ride was inside a
Don't
tunnel,
undo your
Mark
safety
entered
belts
the
on
tunnel
roller
and fell
coasters,
from the vehicle,
folks.
hitting his head as he did so.
You
When
heard
the
it here
bobsled
first.
returned to the station, his friends reported that they had seen him fall. The ride operators initially refused to believe them and only stopped the ride and went to investigate when riders from the next train corroborated the report of Mark's friends. Ride operators stopped the ride and attended the scene, where Mark was found unconscious with a serious head injury. He was taken to hospital but did not regain consciousness.
Got spiked.
He was kept alive by a ventilator for 3 days, before eventually passing away as a result of his injuries. The friends who had been riding with him were unable to provide any further insight into what had happened. The ride had been dark and bumpy, and his fall had taken them by surprise. They denied any implication that they had undone his seatbelt or encouraged him to stand during the ride. An investigation was carried out by the Anaheim Police and Orange County Coroner's Office, with officers conducting several walkthroughs of the ride to try and ascertain how Mark could have died. It was ultimately concluded that the death had been purely accidental. There was nothing inherently unsafe about the ride as long as riders obeyed safety instructions.
Bruh, attack!
The bobsled resumed normal operations with no changes. Mark's family buried their son at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Cypress, California. 20 years later, on the 3rd of January 1984, 48-year-old Dolly Young visited the park with several friends, and the group boarded the Matterhorn bobsleds at around 3:30 p.m. Dolly sat at the back of her ride vehicle, and it was dispatched as normal. As the ride passed through the mountain, Dolly fell from the vehicle and landed on the tracks. Her fall was witnessed by several other guests. At the time, the Skyway cable car still passed through a hole in the mountain, offering a clear view of the track where Dolly had fallen. A family on board the Skyway saw her fall, but were unable to do
Okay,
anything.
Dazzy is terrible. The stun baton is terrible.
As they watched, another ride vehicle approached at full speed, striking Dolly and killing her instantly.
Oh my god.
The collision halted this bobsled, and the screams of the riders on board brought a ride attendant running to the scene. After seeing what had happened, he advised his fellow operators not to look, and called for assistance from the police and ambulance services. Though help arrived quickly, Dolly could not be saved. She She had suffered severe injuries from the fall, but it was being hit by a ride vehicle that had made the accident unsurvivable. An investigation was undertaken in the wake of the accident, and it was found that Dolly's lap belt was unfastened. There was no way to tell whether it had been undone when the bobsled left the station, or if it had been undone during the ride.
Why do you
Disneyland
hear cat
representatives
voices?
again
I'm using the
insisted
meow
it was
mirror.
impossible that the belt could have been undone before the train was dispatched, as ride attendants were trained to test each belt multiple times before dispatching a train. A month after the accident, Dolly's husband filed a wrongful death lawsuit, alleging that the undone lap belt was due to the negligence of the employees working the ride that day.
Yeah, it does look cute, and it's a reference to Terraria.
Own seatbelt or attempted to stand, saying, "My wife was not a frivolous or daring person. She was not some young kid that would have stood up on the ride." The case reached an undisclosed settlement out of court. An investigation highlighted the fact that rides in static, established theme parks like Disneyland were not externally regulated. The Consumer Product Safety Commission had previously been responsible for inspecting rides, but this responsibility had been rescinded in 1982. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, still had some involvement in the regulation of theme park rides, but only in relation to employee safety, not the safety of guests. Rider safety was left entirely to Disney itself to monitor and maintain. In the aftermath of
Look
the
at this
accident,
big
the
egg.
style of seatbelt used on the Matterhorn bobsleds was changed. Rather than closing with a friction clasp, belts now plugged into a locking unit, making them more difficult to undo. Disney insisted that this change was not made in response to the death of Dolly Young, but was instead made simply because the manufacturer of the old belt system had gone out of business. In the many years since the death of Dolly Young, many things have changed. The Matterhorn bobsleds have been refurbished multiple
I
times,
just got like
with new
a
seating added
spike
to
of
keep the ride
headache
fresh
right
for guests.
like in the center of my
Skyway has been
head.
retired and no longer passes through the Matterhorn.
Acceleration
The same
bell.
lap belt restraint mechanism is still used.
Growth
Disney
acceleration
conducts rigorous
bell.
safety testing, but is also answerable to external, independent agencies who inspect rides to ensure that they are safe and are being correctly maintained. Many decades have passed, and although there have been other accidents within Disneyland, nobody has died.
Ooh,
on
another
the
Lamb Ball
bobsleds
effigy.
since 1984. The ride, now more than 60 years old, continues to entertain millions of visitors each and every year.
This cow's hoof looks like a deformed
We're not gonna
onion.
watch this together.
Hey, folks, and welcome back. I really guess I can't think of anything more scarier than, you know, eating the twigs and berries of the bull. A slam dunk for the Halloween episode, I think. So there's they call it the pizzles, which I have no problem calling that the pizzles. And over here we have a bull freesia. You know, it's the intimate parts of the bull sausage. This looks more like Heart than the Heart episode, but it's, you know, it's balls. And this isn't the first time that I've had a bull penis in my hand. Bombs away. Oh, they always cling to the side. One for you, and one for me. You know, one's always larger than the other. See you later, fellas. Oh my God, it's going in. Wow, it was strong enough to stop the machine. Okay, now we know you have to chop the penis up.
You
May
do.
God forgive me for this episode. I'm gonna do this like Salt Bay. You sprinkle the penis.
Sprinkle the penis.
Sort of fight, some reinforcements. Twice. The penis is just too strong for the machine. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. All right, we're gonna hit this with a little bit of salt, pepper.
Kill this guy. Thank you.
In 3, 2, 1, let's sausage.
He's lost his passion.
And that's so good. I'm gonna need years of therapy after this blow. And I don't feel like cleaning up pieces of testicle all over my kitchen, but I do it for the love of the show. So here we go. Will it blow? Damn, I just cleaned it up too. Why did I clean it up when I knew I was gonna do this? She's running out the door. Good luck, boys.
She's running out the door.
Take a peek at the goods. You know, it looks like a pretty good chicken sausage, or maybe this looks like a chicken.
Ah, stupid Dazzy. I don't want a Dazzy.
All right, so here we go. This is you know, it's actually okay. This is the first time that I've ever had it before, so I didn't know what to expect. But the taste to me tastes like a mixture between chopped liver and chicken. And dare I say it, even though it looks
I've never had chopped liver, but I don't think I would like it.
Could have gone another grind up in there, but you know, for not having known what the heck we were doing, this turned out pretty good. It's not obviously going to get a great score, but I think for being an out of left field sausage, it's a pretty good score of a 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Bop, 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 bop.
Where's the frickin'...
You know, this episode has backfired so badly on me. Like the amount of sympathy pain I'm having right now. But this is what we do for our craft.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Everybody see forks? Anybody see fresh herbs anywhere?
After being warmed up by a mini army boot camp, both the men's team and the women's team are now focused on the job at hand.
Get these girls cleaning the kitchen. Let's take this win home.
Making a great first impression in
I hate the trope of on Hell's Kitchen they're really sexist dudes.
Yes, chef. Thank you,
Let's go. It's tough for someone my age. I'm young.
Is it just really common to be sexist?
You know, I look like, I'm fresh out of middle school.
Just under 5 minutes to go. Use your time wisely.
This front corner open now?
Like, I don't get it. I don't understand how you could just, like, have a belief that, like, a whole swath of people are, like, worse than you, or better than you, or a particular specific way. It's baffling to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I do have a major announcement. The winner of Hell's Kitchen will become the head chef.
Will become. The winner of Hell's Kitchen will become.
Yardbird, Southern Table and Bar, Glorious Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas.
Man, to pick up and move out there to Vegas and to run one of the best restaurants there at the Venetian, come on, man. That's exciting.
Trust me, this is a career-changing opportunity.
A Korea-changing opportunity. This could change the entire scope of Korea as we know it.
Each dish will receive a score of 1 to 5. The team that accumulates the most points clearly wins the challenge. Let's go. Young man, young lady, both you come up.
First up is New Jersey culinary instructor Pat, facing off against catering chef Gia.
Gia, where from?
New York.
New York. Who got into cooking?
Myself. I just started a family and wanted to make my family happy.
Generally, the idea when you start a family, you want to make them happy. Good. So,
You've never seen Hell's Kitchen? Hell's Kitchen is awesome. It's like so chaotic.
So my friends would come over and they'd be like, Gia, people will pay for your leftovers.
You charge your friends and family for leftovers?
No.
Your friends are prepared to pay for your leftovers. I am so excited to get under that dome.
I'm so excited to get under that dome.
With cheese and bacon on top.
Here's the thing, it looks a little
yeah.
messy, clumsy, but it actually tastes quite nice.
For me, that's a 4 out of 5. Good job.
I'm so happy because so many guys was popping so much junk on that bus today. It just felt so good to get that 4.
Okay. Pat, how old are you, Pat? 47. 47, my age. Yeah, we look similar. Well, I got a couple of inches. You have a couple of inches where?
Stomach.
Oh,
That's so funny. You have a couple of inches where? My stomach. My stomach.
I'm gonna give it a 3. Thank you.
That's so silly.
Second up for the men is Michigan cook Aaron. But before Chef Ramsay tastes his dish, he has one very important question.
What the fuck are you wearing? The whitest pair of legs I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'm from Michigan. It's cold there.
Can I just remind you, this is a cooking competition, not a golfing competition, right?
Yes, yes, Chef.
Golfing competition.
Your parents know you're here?
Yes, yes, they do. Yeah.
Right hand up to God, I swear my parents know I'm here.
I swear my parents know I'm here.
I swear. Right hand up to God. I swear my parents know I'm here. He made the fucking guy say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling to fault it. 4 out of 5. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Up to Bronx pastry chef Wendy as she tries to keep pace with her roasted heirloom tomato soup.
Wendy, it's stinking of garlic. So, 2 out of 5.
With the men taking a slight lead.
What am I doing here? Let's go to the other base and drop some shit off.
Temperature, absolutely spot on, mid-rare all the way through. It looks delicious.
You're welcome. Thank you,
tastes
Chef.
delicious. And that, young lady, is my first 5 of the night. That is what I call a signature dish.
On the heels of Heather's perfect score,
Gordon has no mercy, you're right.
Tries to impress Chef Ramsay with his biscotti encrusted scallops with polenta.
Biscotti encrusted scallops.
I am ecstatic. Thank the Lord.
Ecstatic.
I feel so proud of myself. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
After a flawless round, South Carolina assistant restaurant manager Devin tries to continue the hot streak with his bacon-wrapped scallops.
I'm struggling.
Growth acceleration bell.
Right, young lady.
Kimberly.
Kimberly, current position?
I am the executive chef and catering director of a Latin-infused sushi truck in New York
Oh,
City.
stop. Latin-infused sushi.
We do Latin-infused sushi. It's all about fun infusion, absolutely.
Fucking
Latin-infused sushi.
So what Japanese delight do you have under there?
Absolutely nothing.
What?
What Japanese delight do you have under there? Absolutely nothing?
What's under there?
It is a pepperdell pasta with clams.
Oh, mysterious mushroom.
Tomato sauce with lots of garlic and wine because it's all about me and I love garlic and I love wine.
Homemade pasta?
It's all about me. And I love garlic and I love
I use
wine.
1 can of canned clams.
God, why do people come onto this and use like canned and frozen products?
That is a mess. 1 out of 5.
You cannot make the words canned clams sound good ever.
Oh, damn.
With the men clinging to a small lead, it's now up to Los Angeles saute chef Matt to try and add to it with his
Dove breast bolognese.
Hold on. Bolognese, but the word you said beforehand was
Dove breast. Yes, chef.
As in
dove.
As in the bird,
the bird, chef.
The pigeon.
The pigeon. The one everybody would be scared to cook with. Never even made it before, but
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
So, let's get this right. I'm your guinea pig. Oh, Jesus. You have absolutely fucked the word bolognese. 1 out of 5.
Thanks, chef.
After the Dove disaster.
Did he say we,
women
chef, or
kitchen
thank you,
manager
chef?
And mother of 4 Aziza's salmon will have a much better fate.
It's the kind of dish you want to eat in the dark.
Oh,
Good, but
it's
it
the
looks
kind of
great.
dish you want to eat in the
2
dark.
out of 5.
Yeah, Gordon, chill through.
With both teams now tied, can Gennaro's dish rebound for the men, or be just another lame
duck, not dove, right?
Duck breast.
Gennaro, that completely ducked up this dish. 1 out of 5.
with a chance to pull her team into the lead. Up
But what
next
was
is the
wrong
head
with
chef
it?
Ryan.
Where you from?
I'm from Traverse City, Michigan.
Why Hell's Kitchen?
I did this for my 4-year-old daughter. I want to show that you don't have to work at a job that you hate. You can find what you love to do.
Hell yeah.
Coming from a fellow mom, I think she understands. You have to do whatever you can to succeed.
What's under the dome?
I have seared scallops with some seasoned Rice Krispies for texture.
Let's upgrade our
Rice
stuff.
Krispies.
Rice Krispies seasoned.
I mean, it's delicious. It is 5 out of 5. Good job.
A 5 out of 5 dish that has Rice Krispies in it.
When like cute little girls cook really well.
Ah, you fucking sexist bitch! Get out of here!
Have their first lead, and Long Island banquet chef Shayna is hoping to keep them on top
Ugh.
with her salmon en croûte.
3 out of 5. Good job.
So fucking
With the
uncomfortable.
men trailing, it's time for Coop, a former auto factory worker turned chef, to do what he can to keep the blue team in the race.
And why pork cheek?
It's just different. I like to play on what somebody knows, and hopefully they like the concept and will try the new thing.
It's a very strong 4. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Very good job.
The red team maintaining their lead.
Ooh, a merchant.
Next up is Jessica, a single mother of 1 and university
Hey
chef,
you, I gotta
to
sell
dazzle Chef
stuff,
Ramsay.
do ya?
Oh God.
And I'm going to struggle to give this a 1 out of 5.
With
Yeah.
Jessica's risotto being a huge failure, can Philly-based sous chef Andrew put the men's team in the lead again?
And where did you train?
I went to the Cordon Bleu School in Pittsburgh.
Wow. Cordon Bleu, expensive one.
Yep.
Expensive one. Yep.
Pan roasted halibut with roasted mushrooms, butter poached leeks, and a shellfish broth.
So,
Okay.
mushrooms are terrible. 2 out of 5.
Aww.
It's the final round.
Rip the
And with the men
mushrooms.
trailing by 2, Johnny's looking to score big with his
Johnny!
And the current job?
Head chef.
How many's in the brigade?
Just one, just me.
But you're the head chef, but you're the only one in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So of course you're going to be the fucking head chef.
You got it.
What's under the dome?
Under the dome, we have a steak and farro with green beans and grape tomatoes.
You've nailed the ribeye. The protein has to be one of the best from the blue team. That's a 4 out of 5, Johnny. Well done.
Thank you, chef. Thank you.
Johnny!
Good job. First name is?
Heidi.
Heidi, where are you from?
Auburn, Maine.
And current job now?
Current job, I'm an executive chef in Lewiston, Maine.
What's under the dome?
Underneath the dome is a ricotta gnocchi.
Wow. And you made all them by hand?
Yes. Yeah, rolled them myself too.
A little bit too much arugula because it's all over the place. Gnocchi's seared nicely on the outside, fluffy in the center.
Heck yes. I like gnocchi.
3 to win, Heidi. This dish gets a 4 out of 5. Well done.
Thank you, chef. Thank you. Thank you.
That one person with the really loud, yeah. That was so, like, it cut through every other sound that was playing.
Unbelievable night on the town.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, good morning. Morning, chef. This morning is the king of all challenges. The one thing that I love about cooking is to take a protein and evolve it. Let's
I have
look
way
at
too
chicken.
much.
Giovanni, name me some
of
famous
that
chicken dishes.
stuff.
You got chicken cacciatore, chicken marsala, chicken cordon bleu.
Andrea.
Chicken noodle soup,
Uh-huh.
chicken a la king.
Robert.
Kung Pao chicken, chicken livers and hot sauce.
Good.
I love cooking chicken. As far as I was concerned,
I
I
love
was already
cooking
halfway
chicken.
through my dish in my mind.
So, today, Ben.
Yes, sir.
We're working with
Chicken.
king crab.
I have never in my life seen one up close and personal. Oh my God. I had no clue whatsoever what I was going to be doing with that thing.
Look at it.
When he lifted that king crab, I was just like, get some butter and a metal bucket, because I'm going to town.
That's some butter and a metal bucket.
Of the level of your individual
I'm going to
ability
town.
to create something special. You'll all make one crab dish each. You understand?
Yes, chef.
After you finished that dish, come to a consensus of which dish you're going to put forward for me to taste. And then I'll have one crab dish from the blue and one crab dish from the red. Is that clear?
Yes, chef.
This is a challenge you do not want to lose. Okay, 45 minutes. from now. Go. Let's go.
This king crab challenge will test the chef's creativity with one of the most sought-after seafoods available. Each
What's the
chef
king crab
will prepare
doing
one
there?
crab dish.
He's just Jay
Then
chilling.
Each team must choose one of those dishes to present to Chef Ramsay.
A true chef runs into the kitchen and has a game plan already set. I was already thinking about what the sauce was going to look like on the plate. So it was just a matter of my hands catching up with my imagination.
Guys, I just dropped 2, just to let you guys know.
My hands catching
I
up
know
with
what
my
I'm doing in the
imagination.
kitchen. I understand what Chef Ramsay looks for and where his palate is.
Can't believe how many legs you're using for that sauce.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Dumbass idiot.
Have you seen a chinois, Giovanni?
Excuse me?
Have you seen a chinois?
No, I haven't.
Halfway, yes?
Chef, any chance you could find a chinois for us, or no?
I can find you a chinois. Fuck yourself, Paula. Yeah.
Fuck yourself.
It was just a bad call for Paula. It was embarrassing. Sorry, Chef. Andrea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Are you happy with the selection?
Yes, Chef.
2 dishes. Forward, let's go.
It's an honor when people recognize your flavors in your cooking, but it's definitely nerve-wracking being up there and your team banking on you for a win.
He's gonna be pissed that there's shell on the plate.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Andrea, what is it?
We have 2 king crab legs, and it's lightly crusted in macadamia nut and asparagus, and there's a pear-infused butter.
Doesn't look the most glamorous of dishes, does it?
Her dish looked like a disaster on a plate. It looked like a crab with the runs.
Yes.
The idea of the shells for what? Presentation?
It was.
Cigarette box?
I simply wanted the diner to be able to experience the crab as a whole, and I didn't want to take that away.
What, like a memento? Yeah, there you go. Possibly some earrings tonight. Do you think the customers want to fight through that?
It was embarrassing. I went out on a limb and I kept shell on the plate. Don't do that at home.
At home, it doesn't matter. Don't do that for Chef Ramsay,
It looks a
weirdo.
mess. That is bland and disgusting. Right, Ben.
Yes, Chef.
What is it?
The crab was prepared in a bit of sriracha butter, so it has heat to it. It was not a very rich sauce, so that it wouldn't coat it and just saturate it in butter. So I took some sriracha, a bit of cream and whole butter, and then I literally put the pre-blanched king crab leg into the sauce, covered it with plastic. The sauce, I used the raw crab legs, combination of funnel, juiced it, shell. I put the shells and whatnot in the RoboCoupe, just to pulse a bit.
Dude, what is wrong with you? Just shut up.
Dude, what is wrong with you? Just shut up.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Chef. There's only fucking 2 things on the plate. Presentation, nice.
When Ben was presenting his dish, and I just kind of saw Chef Ramsay's face, I was thinking, damn it, you know what? We should have put my dish up there because it would have totally blown Ben's dish away.
I've got king crab and asparagus, and we've gone to an extraordinary length to get that on the plate, but it doesn't have the wow factor.
How long do these things take?
I am disappointed.
Well, we're about to use all of our grass types
Paula,
at
Danny,
once.
Get your fucking dishes up here.
Yes, Chef.
Take those 2 back. I asked for creativity.
Ooh, my heart was pounding when Chef Ramsay called me up there. I was like, whew, here we
30-minute
go, man.
expedition.
Thank you.
Okay.
Paula, what is it? Looks lovely.
Chef, I made a basil coconut broth. The crab I kept very simple. I added a few bits of
This
pepper
is
and
fun to
chili,
watch.
And kept it very, very clean.
That's delicious.
That's so fun.
Very happy with that. Danny, what is it, please?
I poached the king crab in a Madeira blanc, pear saute with some fennel and
Blanc.
celery for a little bit of crunch.
Crunch. I like this guy's accent. I don't know why he's saying things how he is, but I like it.
Really felt great
Crunch.
to showcase what I got. You got it or you don't, and I definitely got it.
It's exactly what I asked for. You're showing it off. It's exactly what I asked you both to do. Why didn't these 2 dishes come up first?
There's a consensus of the group, Chef. It's a team effort, so I allowed the team to make that decision.
The winner is?
I guess fun is relative, but yeah.
The blue team. Well done.
Congratulations.
There's way too much shit to manage at our bases right now.
Awesome.
Hey, good morning.
Morning, Chef.
Listen carefully. Chefs become heroes when they're able to take an ingredient and turn it into something with incredible value, right?
Chef.
First, you start with a top quality ingredient. If you were lucky enough to have a stunning, wild, white Alaskan salmon fall from the sky, imagine.
Holy I thought I was gonna poop myself.
Could you imagine? It happens.
Chef Ramsay can make fish fall from the sky. That's all I'm gonna say.
God, that's so fucking silly.
Now, this salmon costs $450. From this one salmon, 30 portions.
Yeah.
I could make a stunning dish like
doing?
this. A dish like that at a minimum of $40 per portion times 30. That is a profit of $750.
This plus this plus this equals this.
Whoa.
So, for today's
This
challenge,
plus this plus
add
this equals
your
this?
creativity and turn your salmon into the most profitable dish ever. Clearly, the person with the highest price will win the challenge. Last 10 minutes. Don't play too early.
Oh my god.
My strategy was I kept it simple. Just a little truffle oil in there to accent the fact that...
No, everyone hates truffle oil.
Hot, 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 hot.
5.
God, I feel like I need something else.
4.
Coming.
3, 2, 1, and serve.
And serve.
So after
I don't know the
I'm
hand
gonna
thing
need
I
you
was gonna
to
do, so I'm
tell
not gonna
me
do
what
it.
price
Goodbye.
You would expect to find that on
I
the
just
menu,
tried to use
and we'll come up with
slash
an average
back.
split between all three
It's
of
not a
them.
thing.
The person with the highest average will win the challenge. Okay, great. Well, please.
Truffle is fine. Truffle oil is terrible.
I don't want to just win. I want to dominate.
Every
What
professional
I'm gonna
chef
do today
just
is a
like
pan roasted
flames
wild Alaskan
truffle
white king
oil.
salmon and a tomato and garlic stew.
I thought the skin could be a little crispier, but the temperature is great. Dish is solid.
Probably that's just a little too salty for me with the potatoes, but everything else seems pretty decent.
Okay.
You've done a good job with the other things not overwhelming the fish.
Okay, great. Justin, let's start off with you. How would you price that dish?
It was good, but I'd probably say about $30.
$30.
I would give this dish $28.
$28.
I would say probably 28 too.
Thank you very much.
So, Will, our judges have given you an average price of $28.67. Elise, next, please. Thank you.
I'm next after Will, and my heart is about to beat out of my chest. But my salmon is cooked perfectly. My macaroni and cheese tastes awesome. There's no reason why they shouldn't like it.
Visually, not very good, I'm afraid.
I've never seen it sliced like that.
The shit's sticking through the ground. Awesome.
Because I think it was pretty.
Pretty. It looks like a dog's chewed it.
Yeah.
Why pasta with the fish?
That's what I wanted to go with. They're looking at me like I done lost my mind, put macaroni and cheese on a plate with salmon.
After tasting the pasta, you really don't notice the fish so much.
Chris, price?
27, I think.
I will give the salmon 22.
24.
Wow, okay. The average price, $24.33. Okay, rock and roll. Tommy, let's go.
I'm pretty excited about this.
God, that's so
I have
bright.
white Alaskan salmon pan roasted, and there's a very light pomegranate anise beurre blanc.
I like the seasoning that you've used, but the fish is a little bit dry. You know, that's a little bit disappointing for me.
Damn.
Sorry.
I want to like this dish more than I did, unfortunately. It looks a little better than what actually it was going to taste.
Justin, price-wise, what would you give that?
I'd probably go, what, 26.
Do we have someone who's good at mining in this?
No more than 25.
25, thank you.
I would say
Is that you, Sig?
probably 25.
Esteemed judges, I've
Oh.
given you an average price of $25.33. Crap.
That's a big kick in the dick. That's rough.
Paul, let's go, please. Thank you.
Oh, and now Paul coming up the bat with his awesome white salmon dish in Romanesca.
Okay,
The
cool.
more I eat, the happier you're going to be. The dish is very nice. Thank you.
Visually, I think it looks quite nice.
Mhm.
It's quite good. It's cooked right. I liked it.
Nice.
That is all right.
No doubt about it.
It is not really intended to be a good house. It is just a place for my pals to do
29.
work for me.
29.
Yes.
Let's just say we're 29 also.
Wow. Chris, please. Price.
The price, I would say 31. 31
Wow.
for that one.
$29.67.
Job.
Wow. Excellent. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Congratulations.
Good job, boys. Thank you, Chef.
Good job.
I feel like I should have one person mining all the time.
Home run!
Paul's creativity with white salmon has him out in front.
One more chef. Jennifer, please.
And now his not-so-secret admirer, Jennifer, is the last chef remaining.
Oh my god, it's coming down to me and my crush Paul. Ay, ay, ay. I
Thank you.
did a poached salmon
Wow.
with an oyster broth.
Poaching a white Alaskan king salmon?
I wanted to try something different. I saw everyone else searing.
That was a ballsy move by Jen, especially when you have one go and an expensive ingredient.
I'm very surprised. It tastes much better than what it looked. I like it.
The presentation wasn't terrific, but the flavor is good, and I respect your gamble. Quite good.
Respect
Then
your
after,
gamble.
How much would you put that at Providence?
29, actually.
$29.
Probably 29.
Wow.
For Jennifer to win the challenge, she needs a price of at least $32 from the last judge.
Justin could change the game.
Yeah, the fish was cooked well. It did have flavor. There was definitely great flavor in there.
I feel like I gotta remove this and make the
I'd
big
probably say
version.
27? 27?
27?
Yep.
Jennifer, the average price for your dish is $28.33.
Damn it.
Paul beats Will by $1, and you win the challenge. Congratulations, well
Thank
done.
you, Chef.
Great work. Let's go, quick.
What?
Whoa. Good morning, chefs. Come on down, please. Let's go.
It's like Christmas.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's snow, and it's ice, and it's cold. Am I back home? Great. What the fuck are we about to do?
I bet you never thought you'd see Hell's Kitchen frozen over, right? Right, for your next challenge, I wanted you all to work with some of the finest fish from the state of Alaska.
Fish. State of fish.
Have been split in half. The fish heads are in one pool, and the fish tails are in the other pool. I say go.
It's like
Remember, from each
Christmas. You know
team
how Christmas has all the
enter
fish?
The icy pools and match a fish to its head or tail.
I don't like fish. They freak me out.
Fish freak you out?
The team that finishes first will have a huge advantage going into the next part of this challenge. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Once the chefs are prepared to enter the icy waters,
It's not gonna go over my tits. That's not
pairs from each team will jump in and race to match the head and body of a trout, cod, salmon, and halibut.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
On your mark. Get set. Go. Let's go, guys.
Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Come on, Millie. Let's cod. You got a cod. That's cod.
I should have peed before we got down there.
That's cod.
Woo! Had to chew that back. Millie.
Nope.
Oh my god!
Let's go, ladies. Right here.
Megan, see, what is that? What do you got? Oh my god! It's not like it's moving.
Ah,
It's
this
not
is
like it's
slow as hell.
Like, what the fuck are you freaking out about? That's salmon. That's salmon. Oh my god.
Millie.
Halibut. You got it.
Halibut, halibut, halibut.
There you go. Check it out. Put it together. Yes. Well done.
As Megan and T have to
Why do we have electric organs in here? I need more flame
Josh knows
organs.
what fish head he wants Michael to find.
Salmon. Give me salmon.
That's a salmon head, Michael. Salmon head.
Salmon. I picked salmon because I knew Michael knew what salmon looked like, or at least I hope. Michael, what do you have? That's a catfish. Mike, what are you doing? Come on, bro.
That's a monkfish head, you fucking donkey.
It's a monkfish head, you fucking donkey.
Come on, team.
Megan, I got it.
Yeah.
Go.
You got it.
I feel like there's something I wanted to make once I got flame organs. What did I need flame? Oh, we needed to do research. Oops.
I got you.
There's a match. Yes. Well done. Yes.
Talking about. Whoop, there it is.
All of you upstairs, get out those waiters, and I'll see you in the kitchen in 2 minutes. Off you go.
Oh, oops.
Good job.
Nice job, boys. Good job.
Blue team, here's
'Kay.
your advantage. You will have
Let's
a
get
5-minute head
rid
start.
of this stun baton.
Your time starts Now, let's go.
In an important early test of the chef's creativity,
If you can help me think of a
I guess
song,
we'll
make
bring
our
the
pepper
frickin'
cool.
musket
Chef
again.
Ramsay has challenged the chefs to each come up with a delicious and unique fish entree.
Gorgeous, Millie.
Using the fish that they helped match in the first part of the challenge.
You done with this garlic? Mine. Come on, dude. We're as a team, remember? We got the advantage. There should be no excuses. We have
That'd
to
be
win this.
chaotic.
Ladies, hands off those ingredients. Man.
We should win this.
3, 2, 1. Ladies, go.
Go, girls. Go, go, go.
Ladies, you do not want to lose this challenge.
5 minutes. That's a long time for the boys to get
I don't like
started.
how many times he said
I'm not gonna let it
ladies.
bother me. I just wanted to get myself collected and be calm.
Last 2 minutes.
Yes, chef. Allison, how are you looking? I'm gonna plate in like a minute. Yeah?
Last minute, guys. Finishing touches. Let's go. Good, Michael.
Thank you, chef. I'm putting the fish and chips up.
30 seconds to go.
Let's get ready to go exploring now.
15 seconds.
Oh my gosh, I'm shaking.
5.
Who needs help? Everybody
4,
okay?
3. Let's go, Adam.
Let's go.
1.
Let's go.
And serve, guys. Let's go.
Ready?
2 chefs from each
Okay,
team have
none of
prepared
that.
dishes featuring the same fish. Chef Ramsay and Chef Chimarusti will taste all 4 dishes.
Visually, they look lovely.
Yeah.
But only the best dish presented in each round will
Actually,
be
let's
awarded
sort
a
by
point.
level.
Brandon, describe your dish.
Grilled rainbow trout with grapefruit vinaigrette.
The grapefruit, I'm not quite so sure about.
So this is Brett's dish.
Brett has prepared a trout amandine.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
The crispiness on that one.
I agree.
Thank you, Chef.
This one is Megan's.
Megan's dish is a chopped trout in a tomato coulis.
The presentation's beautiful on
Thank you,
yours,
chef.
Megan.
Hmm.
Teas.
Yeah, it's like a mock succotash.
The only issue I have with that plate is that there should be some body to the sauce,
4 good dishes.
right?
Wait, what?
I think I gotta go with Brett's dish.
Thank you very much, Chef.
First point goes to Blue. Well done.
Thank you. Start my team off strong. Yeah, I wanted to do a little
What?
twirl around and shit.
Next up, Cod.
With Mika's salmon getting the women on the board.
Okay, I was so baffled
Randy is
for a
hoping to put the
second.
men back in the lead with his take on fish and chips.
That takes some chutzpah to give a British chef fish and chips.
I had to use both hands to grab him, chef. Let me tell you.
Fish is delicious.
Yeah, the fish is good.
Next up is Nick's pan-roasted cod.
I love the acidity in that.
That looks lovely.
First up for the women is Christine, who cooked her cod in a chive beurre blanc.
The
Okay,
fish is cooked beautifully.
this is good enough. Let
The
us
last dish
go
in the round
explore.
is Sarah's smoked paprika cod.
I love it.
Let's
And the fish is
go
nicely
this
cooked.
way, I guess.
Top dish.
Top dish.
I
I have to go with the one on the end.
Sarah's. Well done. Congratulations, ladies. 2-1.
He loves my dish.
Men, you need this round.
It's the final round.
That seemed
and either
pretty
Millie
forced.
or Adams Halibut must score a point, or the women will win the challenge.
Oh, meteor.
Michelle's pan-seared halibut features jalapenos,
That might be like just a little bit on the heavy side.
while Allison made a cabbage-wrapped halibut.
Maybe with a fattier piece of fish.
Oh,
Question, Chef, what it is. I did a pan-seared halibut with a little bit of grilled baby bok choy and then the basmati rice. My heart's in my freaking throat. Let's just tie this thing. Please, let's just tie this thing.
Fish is cooked nicely here and pretty well seasoned.
Great. Millie.
I have a halibut Fontaise batter with a bell pepper rice.
How did you guys both wind up with rice on the dish? You guys
He
share on
stole
that?
his rice.
Did you take some of Millie's rice? Sorry. I'm going to cut the bullshit. Did you take Millie's rice? Yes. sir.
Yes.
Adam, what the hell are you doing?
This was your dish.
Absolutely, sir.
So no shared ingredients.
You got to share.
Not good.
Why did these brawn cherries just
I have to go
spawn?
with Michelle's dish.
Michelle's dish. Great job. Red team, you've got the point. Ladies, well done. Congratulations.
We won a fish challenge and they had the advantage. Do you see a pattern here? I do.
I look forward to seeing you on the test. All right, Steve. Take care. Take care. Follow me. Let's go.
In today's challenge, the chefs will search for lures listed with ingredients to use with their fish dish. They will then hook their lure into the fish's mouth and throw it to their teammate across the lake.
Easy, go chuck it.
Each chef will continue their search until they have 7 ingredients or their time runs out.
On your mark. Get set. Go fish. Let's go.
Come on, think about your dish. Think about your ingredients.
I already know I want to do potato scaled Dover sole. So first thing I'm looking for is potato.
No, I'm not fishing at the moment.
Called potatoes. Stick it in there. Stick it in. Come on, Van.
Stick it in, Van.
Oh, they are, yes.
Get in, team.
this shit is wet and heavy and it's like slapping me in my face.
Oyster mushroom.
Bruh, get in the ball!
Oh my god! This is disgusting.
Alright, both arms.
Oh my god!
We need one more
Both
brawn
Ben and
cherry.
Barbie safely collected 6 ingredients.
Right, next up, grouper. Go fish!
Need a start, Robin.
But things are getting a little more dangerous.
Watch out, back!
Damn.
This is probably the
Oops.
funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Good job, Robin.
Well done. Right, got. Go fish. Let's go.
Giant rock thing?
They can handle
Probably a
knives,
giant
they can't
rock.
catch a fish.
This? Giant rock.
Next round, red snapper.
Fish coming back.
That's a hot mess.
Get the fuck out of here, nerd.
Water and you'll be fine.
40 seconds to go.
At least there's 7 ingredients on the blue
I don't think
side.
it's just you, but I did not.
I don't feel sorry for Elise right now. Most of us, about 7 ingredients, which is actually a lot.
What's up there?
Asparagus quinoa.
I don't want to lose, but at the same time, it's kind of
But I don't
like
really
karma.
cry at games or shows
Elise, what are you doing?
often.
Find something. Oh my fucking goodness.
20 seconds remaining.
Fuck. Elise, just pick something. There's no fucking acid.
You're gonna screw your team, Elise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Man.
With all the chefs armed with their chosen protein
Ooh, look at that grouper. Beautiful.
and up to 7 other ingredients,
I'm gonna make like a pesto. The lemon and the ginger.
That sounds good.
they will have 30 minutes to create a winning fish dish.
Come on, guys, be smart and thoughtful about your dishes.
Make sure your fish is scaled.
Oh, sorry. You right?
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
Sorry.
But not everyone is confident.
Mine is gonna be a struggle because I only have a few ingredients.
Elise ends up with 3 ingredients, and the complaining just won't stop.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to be as creative as I can, but I'm at a disadvantage. Oh boy.
There's less than 7 minutes left in the Catch of the Day Fish Challenge.
Are you okay?
And Van's Dover Soul is looking like the one that got away.
Bruh.
Do you need any help, Van?
Oh, man.
Van.
What the hell? I'm frustrated right now. I had to throw the first piece of fish out, but I got no piece of fish. I'm about to get it on. I could be screwed here if I don't pull this
Bruh.
off.
Just under 2 minutes to go.
Gotta start waiting.
Come on, guys, finish strong. Get out of here.
Sorry.
Come on, Robin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
No.
Well done. Right, let's start off with the.
If you're asking me, I've done every route.
Come on, go, Nick. Oh, the New Englanders are up here. I see y'all.
Nick, go fish. This Massachusetts girl, I got a few things up my sleeve.
Jennifer, why don't we start off with you?
Chefs, it's pan-seared cod, and then some candied pecans and haricot vert with some soy sauce.
Haricot vert.
Salty, sweet, I get
That's
that.
French
And
for
seasoned well.
green bean.
Fish of nails. And view from glistening in the centre, crispy skin on top. Jennifer, well done. Nick, describe the dish, please.
Chefs, what you have is a pan-roasted cod, some crispy prosciutto, and a lemon chive beurre blanc.
So you decided to take the skin off the cod?
Yeah, Chef, I'm not a fan of cod skin.
What?
What?
I would definitely go with Jennifer in the red.
Nice job, Jennifer.
Nick, you know what? I'm gonna go pack.
Right, next up, the Battle of the Grouper. Let's go.
Robin.
Let's start off with you, Robin. Describe the dish to chef, please.
I have a seared grouper with salsa verde.
Grouper?
Topped it with the avocado crema.
I like the creaminess of the avocado with the fish and the salsa verde. Good job.
Thank you, chef.
Michelle, please describe the dish.
Chef, I have a cast iron grouper. The broth on the bottom is cucumber, lemongrass.
You know, when you have
The
a big block of
Anubis
fish like that, you really have
Dunes.
to like season aggressively on all sides. I gotta give it to Robin. Good job, Robin.
Thank
Good
you,
job.
Chef.
Yeah.
What the hell, Robin? Like, why couldn't you produce these good dishes when you were on the red team? You have to go to the blue team and then beat me? That's all right.
The score is
I have
now
an
tied,
unused stat
and the red
point.
team is hoping that Elise has pulled off some magic with her snapper and her 3 additional ingredients.
It kind of feels like 2 dishes. Rather than being a red snapper dish, it's more of a quinoa dish.
I only got 3 ingredients, so.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm so sick and tired of hearing Elise and all these excuses.
Sorry, Chef. She put herself at a disadvantage.
You're right, Chef. It's my fault.
So asparagus are expected 2 or 3 ways. And that would have helped bulk up the ingredients that you're missing.
Oh, big egg!
Can you please describe the chef?
What we have here is a Caribbean red snapper and cinnamon yams.
I like that. You've put so much flavor into that piece of fish that it just sort of like stays with you. I gotta give it to Millie.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Elise, you can't blame anyone but yourself for only choosing 3 ingredients. Boop, boop, boop. Have fun.
Boop, boop, boop. The hell?
The blue team now leads by 1 as Benjamin's Arctic char with peas and pancetta
Love the presentation.
Thank you, Chef. The fish is cooked beautifully.
faces off against Dana's Atlantic char with chorizo hash.
The hash is very delicious. Good flavor with the chorizo and the celery.
Absolutely on point. Chef, it's a tough one.
I think I have to give a point to each.
And each. Thank you.
With the blue team maintaining their small lead.
We're still in.
It all comes down to
Boop,
Barbie's
boop, boop.
Silver Soul with creamed leeks
I have no idea why they did that.
Good job.
versus Van's potato scale.
I've done all 3 endings.
This dish works. The potato scales are awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, Van.
So this is a tough one, Chef.
I can't even right now. I can't. This is so nerve-wracking.
I just have one question for you.
Yes, sir.
You feeling lucky, punk?
Are you feeling lucky?
I'm feeling lucky, baby.
Because you're going to Vegas.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. Thank you, Chef. Hell yeah, I'm feeling lucky, Chef. Let's go, Blue Team. We're going to Vegas, baby. Yes.
Right, so for today's video, we
Oh,
have yet
now we
another
have some
episode
drama.
of TikToker calls out a small business, and then the small business responds by releasing the CCTV footage. And we've spoke about similar situations previously on this channel, and it usually goes one of 2 ways.
Dig
right? I mean,
toys.
usually, the company releasing the footage has the support, and it usually proves that the person who made the original call out was lying. But we have spoke about situations previously where it is kind of backfired on the business, and in fact they received more backlash because of it. So with that being said, let's actually add some context to this situation and see if this is going to backfire in the business, or if it's going to prove that the person who made the original call out
I can't just watch all Hell's Kitchen because then I will get
it's a bakery in New
copy
Jersey that was
fucked.
recently called out in a viral video. Now the person who released the original video,
Okay, we
I
caught
believe
Dig
has
Toys.
deleted their TikTok account, so I can't show you the account. The only thing I can really show you is a screenshot of the video here where the account name was Listen. But we do have a re-upload of the video to look through here from a user called user 9304245322500. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? So the video itself is kind of like an argument between the business owner and the person recording the video. But there's also a
Watching
very
without
long
reacting
caption on
is,
the
and
video
watching
kind of
things that are like
explaining
in
what
full
apparently happened here.
is.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I am re-recording this part of the video a little bit later on. You probably can't tell them when it's close. But basically,
Watching
I'm gonna
the
read this caption.
the like shortened
It's long. It
clips
was like
versions
4
of it
minutes
is
of this
okay,
video
but
just reading and
I don't know. I get kind of
so instead,
annoyed
what
just
I'm gonna
watching
do
the
is
same thing.
paraphrase a little bit to make this quicker, but if you do want to read the full caption, I'll put it on screen right now. Like I mentioned, it's long, so it's going to be multiple slides. But if you want to pause and read through it, then you're more than welcome. But basically, it starts off this user saying that they
Get
had
in the
really good
ball!
experience at CC's Cupcake Palace, and they mentioned that they actually rang up earlier that day.
Get in
to
the ball!
Order for 7 p.m. to which they then showed up at 7 p.m.
Get
Now,
in the
apparently when they
fucking
showed
ball,
up,
bro.
no
You
one
have a
was there, so they waited
33%
15 minutes to see
chance,
if
and I've
anyone
used
showed
over
up.
3
No one
balls.
did, so then they rang the store, and they
Probability
said
says you
that
should be.
someone
Oh,
actually
it got
answered the phone
fucking
multiple
killed.
times, but
Awesome.
then just kept hanging up. So because no one was at the store, this person decided to go behind the counter, knock on the back door, try and get someone's attention, but no one's there. They then decide to pick up an empty cupcake.
the fuck
box,
out
but
of
then the
here.
alarms start going off, and someone's speaking over the security camera, which I believe to be CC, and she's basically saying like, can you get out of the store? And then apparently a minute later, the owner rushes back to the store, and according to the caption, she's being extremely aggressive. And the final thing they mention here is that the store prominently displays Christian messages and promotes Jesus throughout its branding and decor. And it says someone who values those same beliefs, they find it heartbreaking that the compassion, patience,
Come
grace,
the fuck
kindness,
on!
and
This
message
stupid
represents
fuddler
were
killed my
completely absent in this
dumud.
interaction. And she ends it by saying she left feeling embarrassed.
Get
she
outta
feels deeply
here.
disappointed. No customer should be treated this way for simply trying to pick up an order they
Why did I
responsibly
admit
placed
what
and arrived on time
myself?
to collect. So yeah,
Or
obviously,
why
it
did
was a pretty
Kara
long
admit
caption,
that they're
but
not
is
that
their
innocent?
explanation as to what happened
Why
here.
would you
And now
not
we can
admit
actually see the
that?
video, which, again,
Like, it's
it
not
is
like you're saying you're
just like
guilty
an
of a
argument.
specific thing.
My bakery. I will have you all over social media.
You
and
are
the news.
leaving your
Don't let
bakery
yourself into
open
my
for
bakery.
half an
You are
hour.
the third person who let themselves in.
Oh,
Don't
really?
walk into the bakery.
So doesn't that mean that there's an
Yeah,
issue if
no.
I'm the third person
No.
that was
Someone
that could
stole
actually
the
go?
cupcake. So don't walk into my bakery.
I didn't steal. I actually found your Venmo. I found your Venmo.
Don't go into my
I was going to
bakery.
give you the money for
Like
the
I
order
said,
that I
don't
placed
go
this
into the
morning,
bakery.
ma'am.
And if you go in there
You
again,
came
I will
at me.
have the
You
police.
came at me.
You started yelling at me from down the hall.
You actually
I'm not
started
going to let you
yelling at me
disrespect
I
me.
love
Yeah, so as we're hearing, CC is saying don't come into the
I
bakery.
love
right?
arguments.
Because even in the caption, they do mention that they
Recorded on
They
TikTok.
knocked on like the back door. They also picked up like a cupcake box, but they weren't trying to steal anything.
Get in
And
the
from what I understand,
fucking-
CC was on a break at this time. She mentions that in the next video, but also it was briefly mentioned in the caption. She
Get
then
in
comes
the
back from
ball,
break and then
bruh!
sees someone inside the store, or not even a store really, like behind the counter. I don't think you're even like supposed to
There you
walk
go.
in there even when someone's there. And as we're also hearing this video, CC says that this isn't the first time that this has happened. This has happened with other people as well. And in fact, if we actually go over to CC's TikTok account, she has got multiple videos showing this like same thing happening. I mean, let's take this video for example, right? Caption on screen saying, "I don't like liars or thieves." This is separate to the situation we've been talking about. But yeah, as we can see, CC wasn't there. She was on a break, and then someone came behind the counter, and it seems like they're taking items, like taking cupcakes, I guess. I mean, it is kind of hard to see, especially on my screen. It's kind of small, but I mean, she's like kind of like licking things off her fingers as if she just ate a cupcake, and then she even goes to put something in the bin here. So yeah, I assume that's what's happened, right? Someone's came behind the counter and took a cupcake for themselves, which is a crazy thing to do, considering there's actually people there as well seeing this. And yeah, in the caption of this video, it says, "So I go on a break and walk right down the hall to the beauty supply store. I wasn't gone long at all. I come back to the bakery
Dude,
and immediately notice something feels
it
off.
is
I
your
look around
if
like
you are
puzzled.
leaving your store unattended and people are stealing shit, why are you getting mad at other people?
This lady really came behind my counter, opened up the display case, helped herself to
You
a
are
cupcake,
so
and
dumb.
packed it up like she paid for it. Mom, really? You couldn't wait until I came back? The audacity is at an all-time high.
You could have waited until I came back to steal it.
Catch you walking
What the hell is
around.
wrong with you
You're
fucking
seriously a
idiots?
mess. So yeah, judging from CC's own TikTok account, this does seem to be something that happens frequently.
So you have, no, I'm being loud.
You're the
because
one
you
being
were
loud. This is CC's Palace, customer service.
CC's Cupcake
I called
Palace.
this morning at 7 a.m.
Freehold Raceway Mall.
To order
Don't
my
let yourself
to
into my
order
bakery ever
my
again.
my stuff for 7 o'clock.
You didn't pay for
I called
anything.
her multiple times and she hung up on my face. I was trying to see what was going
my
on.
phone is in the back. I
was trying to see what was going on.
This phone is the bakery phone. It's not a cell phone. So nobody answered the phone.
Ma'am,
you're not going to sit here and lie.
You came
Nobody
you
answered
came
the
out
phone.
from here screaming
And I
at
came
me.
from lunch. I was not
Screaming at me saying, "Don't come in my bakery."
Yeah, so as we're seeing, CC is basically saying that she's lying, right? Apparently,
Oh
she
my
called
God.
multiple times, then someone kept hanging up on her. CC said that's not possible because I wasn't here, and the phone is behind the counter. And also CC saying that she hasn't paid for anything at this point, right? So from what I understand, what's happened to this point is that this woman has placed an order, she's going to pick up the order, but hasn't paid for it yet. And to be fair, in the caption, it seems like that is the case because she mentions that she was trying to figure out like how to pay for it. So with that being said, with the information that we have at this point, let's actually take a look at the security footage and try and figure out what's actually happened here. Now, one thing I will say is that I'm not 100% sure what like the public reaction was to this situation before the security footage was posted. I mean, we can see here the video's got 28,000 likes, the comments were clearly turned off, it's got thousands of bookmarks, so I would assume it was on like hundreds of thousands of views, if not over 1 million, I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what like
Bruh.
the public reaction was before
Attack
this footage was
the
posted.
things.
And
Why am
with
I
that being
climbing a
said,
wall?
Let's actually take a look at the security footage. Right, so we can see that the woman who recorded the video that we just watched is walking kind of like to the store. She then walks behind the counter through a doorway. She's kind of like looking around. It does look like she is going to like the back door, like she mentioned, to knock. And obviously, we know now that no one answers because CC was on a break. She then starts walking over to like this stand over here. I'm not exactly sure what is in the stand, but it does look like she ends up like picking something up from the stand. I'm not sure if there was an actual like cupcake in there, if it was just like the boxes. But yeah, what I will say is it is definitely pretty wild to just like walk behind the counter of a store when no one's there. I mean, it'd be a pretty wild thing to do even if people were there, but especially when no one's there. Like, I don't know why you would think, oh yeah, let me just go behind the counter.
I agree with that.
But yeah, we can see the video carry on here. She's just kind of like stood around, like looking around. Maybe seeing if like people were around. She's like picking up one of the boxes, it seems. It kind of looks like she's like talking to someone, maybe off screen. And that's where the video ends. So let's actually take a look at the caption of this video to get some more context. So CC says, here is a view from my cameras of her going behind my counter while I was away on my break, deciding to grab her own boxes for an order she didn't pay for. She went behind the counter while I was on a break. She didn't have an order. She lied, which, I mean, if that is true, that definitely makes it worse, right? I mean, if she hadn't even placed an order and just showed up to the store, realized no one was there, and decided to go
just
behind the counter
contradicted
for some reason,
herself.
I don't really understand the thought process behind that. I mean, even if she did place an order, like, you still shouldn't go behind the counter either way and start, like, messing about with things, but it would be even worse if she hadn't placed an order. She got caught while I was coming from the break because she triggered my alarm. To appear innocent, she then recorded but only posted on a fake page. Oh, and I have also just realized, like, when she turns around, it looks like she's talking to someone. That's probably when, like, the store owner, Cece, started talking to her. I believe she mentioned that she, like, spoke over, like, a speaker in the store. So it obviously does beg the question, like, if the alarm didn't go off and she wasn't speaking through the security cameras, was she maybe going to, like, help herself to a cupcake, and that's why she was messing about with the boxes? She was getting, like, a box ready to put a cupcake in and then leave? Because if that's the case, then obviously that's very, very wrong for many reasons.
What?
I mean, she would just be straight up stealing at that point, right?
Easter eggs like what?
If she hadn't paid for anything, which definitely seems like she didn't, right? Because in the caption, she mentions that she was trying to figure out how to pay.
This item can't be used in
video, it's very
PvP.
clear that people are on CC's side. We can see comments like this one saying, I saw her video first and
I have
foremost
no
one,
idea.
and I saw yours, and it really showed how entitled and disrespectful she was. Woo, the nerve. Another comment here saying,
not
oh yeah,
in
she all the way
PvP.
wrong, and she had the audacity to post that video. I knew you wasn't wrong, queen. And another comment here saying, I just knew you were right. She was trying to portray you as this angry woman, but who wouldn't be angry if they entered your establishment and started playing around with your stuff? And it's not just the comment section. There was also a bunch of response videos. from
Item
people who
cannot
were
be used in
clearly on
PvP.
CC's side.
Bruh.
Like we have a video
Who
here,
is
for example, from a
who?
user called
There are no
Kate.
other people even on the fucking server right now.
Use the internet as a weapon against small businesses. I say all of this because I just saw a video of a woman trying to play victim after going behind the fucking counter at a bakery.
Yeah, I just really don't understand the thought process. I couldn't imagine like going to any like food place and then
Why am
being
I
like,
intensely
no one's here,
cold?
but I fancy something to eat. I'm just gonna go behind the counter and check it out for myself. And then on top of that, she obviously posted the video where she was clearly trying to damage the business, right? She mentions the business, she shows it in the video, when really the worst thing that the business could be like guilty of here is like poor time management, right? If she really did place an order for 7 p.m. and she said she's gonna pick it up at 7 p.m. and no one was there, then yeah, I can get why that would be annoying. But also, like, maybe don't go behind the counter and start like messing about with things. I just don't understand why you would even think about doing that.
Mind you, this bakery is a small business and she tagged the bakery in her video. The video being the bakery owner completely losing her shit on this customer due to her coming behind the fucking counter and getting her own fucking bakery order. And she had the damn audacity to lie and say that she placed an order, waited 30 minutes, nobody was there, even though that there was a whole entire motherfucking letter right on the motherfucking front saying, hey, yo, I'm on break right now. Be back soon.
Yeah, so that's an interesting piece of information because I haven't actually seen that anywhere, right? So apparently there's a letter at the front saying, like, I'm on break. Again, I haven't seen any proof of that. And in fact, I haven't actually seen that mentioned by either of the people.
I feel like if you're going on break, you need to put something up that actually prevents people from getting into the shit you're trying to prevent them from getting into.
Worse if that sign was really there.
You decided to go behind the motherfucking counter, get your own fucking food with your own hands, which God only knows where the fuck they have been. On top of all that, you weren't even gonna pay for the shit. You were claiming that you were going to pay her through Venmo. You were just gonna find her Venmo somehow, some way. That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's
and
not
like
how
I said,
businesses
the video
work.
she posted is the business owner coming out and screaming, berating her, telling her to leave, to get out, to do this, to do that, as she fucking should. And
I
thank
get
the
some.
gods that the small business had receipts, had the video and posted the video. And you can fully see that the lady fucking lied about everything she had said, just went back, got her order, and was trying to walk the fuck away, but got caught.
I don't
out by
have
the
anything
business
for
owner.
you,
So, yeah, I
Jetson.
think it's pretty clear
You
to
need to
see
go
that the vast
somewhere
majority of
else.
people, if not everyone, to be honest, I actually haven't seen
No,
any of the comments.
I don't
that
have
say
anything.
differently, but it seems like the vast majority of people are on CC's side.
Dad is
Now, one thing I
upstairs.
will
If you
say
need
is that
something, you
CC
can
should
go up
probably
to
get a
him.
lock on that door because clearly it's happened on multiple occasions now. We've literally
No,
seen like,
baby.
proof of it happening twice on video. And I know even if the door did
You
have
go
a lock,
upstairs.
someone could still just like climb over, but they'd probably be less likely to climb over than just like walk through. So yeah, maybe that is something that CC needs to do at this point, because apparently people are just walking behind the counter and trying to figure out how to
We'll
get
go
the
upstairs.
cupcake themselves. But with all that being said, I would love to know your opinions in the comment section down below on everything that we spoke about in today's video. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong, and yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And until
If
the
it's
next one,
happened
I'll see you
multiple
guys
times,
later.
shame on you.
Goodbye.
This is not in my watch later.
Right, so for today's video, we're actually going to be talking about two different topics.
Excuse me.
Now, more than ever, the chefs are feeling nervous,
I have butterflies.
pressured,
I have butterflies.
and right now,
Good morning.
a little confused.
Rochelle, you okay?
Yes, chef.
What's the matter?
I was wondering why there's random trash
Are
behind
you? Yeah. Well, as you can see, we're having a great clear out here. It's important to have that clear out every so often, yes?
Yes,
Chef. You know, it's funny though. What may look like junk to some people can be valuable for others. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god. You guys are banging on drums, hitting stop signs, and there's sparks flying in the air. It was awesome.
Am I the only one slightly cringed out by that? They all thought it was pretty cool.
Washing machine, and I was just like, I just wish I could just break something. Makes me feel better.
Let's hear it for Street Drum Corps. Thanks, guys. The reason why I brought these guys here is to show you how talented individuals are able to take undesirable objects and make something wonderful. And we all know we can do the same in the kitchen. For your next challenge, you're going to be working with leftovers.
Cool. I could definitely work with leftovers. There's been so many times where I've looked in my fridge, I'm like, well, gotta make something work tonight.
You've got 30 minutes to create one stunning entree. Your time starts now. Off you go.
Nobody's making the food.
Chef Ramsay has cleaned out all of the refrigerators in Hell's Kitchen to provide ingredients for today's challenge.
Grab, guys.
Using just leftovers, each chef will have 30 minutes to create a dish that will be judged on both taste and presentation.
What's this? One of the hard things is that we have to pick out a really, really random ingredient. I don't even know what that is. And like scrap pieces. We got a fillet. So as soon as I saw that fillet, I was like, ah, mine. Nice. Oh yeah.
What do you got, Jason?
I have clams, mussel, scallops, salmon, carrot, chard, mushrooms.
I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing
What
here
are you
anyways?
doing? Go over there.
While most of the chefs have started cooking their dishes,
Is this one of your guys' chicken?
Yep.
one chef
Potatoes.
is still struggling to choose her ingredients.
And there's so many different options, and I hate that. Sometimes options are bad for me.
60 seconds to go.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm gonna run out of time.
Really focus on that presentation. Come on, guys. Come on. Finishing touches. 5, 4, 3, 2.
I think I want to put another dumb in there.
Guys. Let's start off with stop, please. Let's go.
food editor Lori Buckle will critique each dish on both taste and presentation.
There you go.
To determine which chef has created an entree that is worthy of being spotlighted.
We had a little leftover
Spotlit.
pork tenderloin, along with a pan-roasted duck breast,
Not
lentils with some lobster
spotlighted.
mushrooms, and pancetta.
It's a lovely presentation.
Cannot be used in PvP.
Thank you very much.
Lentils are really
What
good.
is V1 doing? Capturing
It
pals.
all has kind of a cohesiveness to it
Yeah.
that I find very appealing. Really delicious.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Holy cow. They both love
Palworld
the dish.
indeed.
When the chef says something positive, you really kind of take that in and hold it, even if it is for a split second, you know, before he yells at you.
Ow.
With Scott's dish making a bold impression from
My
the start,
hands.
he has set the bar high
Be
for
sore.
Please.
I read this magazine. I'm excited.
You read the magazine?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
My favorite bathroom.
Nice to meet you.
Literally.
This item cannot be used in PvP.
Really?
What the fuck?
All right,
Nice.
For you, I have a coriander crusted chicken.
Dig in, please.
I would hope for a little crisper skin and a little bit more composition in
Yeah.
the salad part of it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Joy.
Damn, I know I can do better than that, so I'm frustrated with myself. Just sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Today, it didn't work.
With Joy's dish failing to measure up to Scott's in presentation and taste, the next dish to be judged belongs to...
Why can I not use this?
Is that your nickname? Dainty and delicate?
It makes this whole place shake when he walks.
So we have a seafood lover's delight here. We have some steamed clams and mussels, seared scallops, and seared shrimp with a little bit of white wine.
Put this in a magazine. How the fuck would you make it?
It feels a little bit like everything's swimming a little bit right now. No pun intended.
Yeah. You're a generous guy by the size of that portion. It's only one page, not a double page spread.
Both.
The texture's strange.
I am both playing Palworld and reacting to the cooking show, but currently I can't do the thing I want in Palworld because it says
Jason's failure to impress
I'm in
Judge Lori
PvP.
Buckle leaves Scott in the lead.
Rochelle, the question is it better than Scott's?
But there are 2 more chefs to go.
So I did a pan-seared duck, and then I did a little bit of dates also to kind of give it that richness.
Rochelle Duck was like sticking up like a teepee, and I was like, I don't know how they're gonna like that.
I would hope
a little more elegance.
I do play Minecraft. Yeah, I have my own server, but I don't play it much. I only play it when friends are around.
Absolutely.
I gotta message him and ask if he can leave.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Thank you. Thank you.
After another dish falls short,
Melanie, please, let's go.
only Melanie is left to challenge Scott for the opportunity to be featured.
No. Only people who are, like, active in our Discord are welcome on the Minecraft server at the moment. If you join our Discord and then you end up, joining to chat while we're around, then likely you can join, yes.
It's very pretty.
Someone is plotting a raid against my base.
Everything's really nicely cooked. Thank you.
And it's got that wow factor.
Yeah, I thought that was a really nice idea. Really, very creative. Thank you. Oh, yes! Yeah, I was pretty much in the zone that whole dish. I totally see myself
Yeet.
on one of the pages. But...
What the hell?
Thank you, Chef.
Okay, right now it's between Scott and Melanie. Scott, bring your dishes here, please. Thank you.
174 or...
Two very good dishes,
Don't
guys.
want to
Really nice
work.
dishes.
Okay, we do have a winner. Laurie?
I was
Let's
very
get all of
impressed by
these
everything
ingots
you guys
cooked.
created.
I
And
need
think
some metal.
I see one that truly won me over.
Now all the boss monsters just going to kill these level
Thank you so much.
27s.
Thank you so
Great
much.
job.
Winning this is absolutely fantastic.
Well done.
I'm a good chef. I've got the black jacket on for a reason. Thank you very much.
It
I've
didn't.
prepared something slightly special for you this morning. A little treat. A few samples of dishes from my restaurant back in London, Maze. Scott, Gloria, please. They're called tapa style.
This is my friend Cody. Yeah.
Delicious portion. Yeah? Salmon 6 ways. Now, jump in, have a taste. Don't look so nervous, Giovanni. fresh, vibrant,
Nice and
out of
light,
this
yeah.
world. Delicious, chef. Oh my god.
I don't even like salmon necessarily, but Chef Ramsay's
Decal
dishes
gun.
were freaking phenomenal.
6 nice, small, vibrant portions, all taken from salmon. I hope you
Yeah, his name is Cody.
3 years, this has been a huge trend in restaurants around the world. Today's challenge is tapas-style cooking. Yeah? Each team will create 5 small plates.
All right.
The team with the most winning dishes will win the challenge. And as an added bonus, you'll be creating those small individual portions from leftovers.
Minor injury. Oh, take your medicine.
Tough. What have we wasted the last few days? What kind of junk are we gonna get?
You all have 20 minutes to create that tapas-style dish.
Jay can make a 5-course meal out of anything. Leftovers, canned food.
Where-
You'd be surprised.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
Cutting boards, nice.
Each chef will have just 20 minutes to create a tapas dish using the provided tray of leftovers.
They're just writing on their hands.
Take the lobster claw.
This challenge will test the chef's ability to improvise, a quality that every great chef must possess.
No!
Giovanni, you look nice and red.
Thank you, chef.
All right, then I'll use.
Yes, I am not a Fortnite player.
Is that soy sauce right there?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something with the tuna and the soy.
Okay, I'm taking lobster and pasta.
I don't know I'm new here, but your sauce is gonna take the longest time.
Heard that.
No matter what team I'm on, red, blue, purple, it doesn't matter. I'm just staying focused and ready to go, and hopefully the red team will put their difference behind and we can pull together and win.
Man, playing with other people can be really frustrating to
I'm not gonna
me.
make it that much farther in this competition if I can't even come up with a dish.
Why don't you dice the tomatoes, dice up some mushrooms, make a little mushroom bruschetta.
Like I just hatched
Lacey
a
has no culinary skill whatsoever, and
fancy
I'm
egg,
kind of pissed off that
and
Chef
it's
Ramsay
gone.
is amusing himself by keeping this fat bitch.
5 minutes. Let's go, ladies.
Yeah, chef. Jay, taste this. What does it need?
It's good.
It's good?
Plate, right here in the middle of the table.
90 seconds to go.
I'm plating up.
Let's go. 35 seconds.
So let's get it up there.
Time to go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop.
Chef Ramsay will now judge the dishes head-to-head. First up are Danny and
I'm not
Paula.
cruel.
Paula, what is it?
Chef, this is
I
kind
treat
of,
these
pepper
things
steak,
nicely. I
bacon,
keep
eggs.
them all
We have some
fed.
tomatoes down there, shallots, as well as some leeks.
Is it the Mammarest?
Good. Very nice.
Thank you, chef.
Danny, what have we got?
We have a grilled filet mignon with a wild mushroom ragu.
Holy brain
Two
rot.
very similar dishes.
What about this is brain rot?
Thank you, chef.
Playing a game and making progress while there's something with plot in the background? I'd say that's a little bit not brain rot compared to all the garbage that's on TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
Did you cook them?
Yes, chef.
Level 1 is the biggest. No, I don't think so.
That could hold up a fucking suspension bridge. What a shame.
Wait.
What is it?
An asparagus and ginger soup.
The idea of ginger and asparagus came from where?
Just threw it together.
What is that in
Just
there?
threw it together.
Yeah. That looks like it's come out the bottom of a dishwasher. It also tastes
Holy brain rot, louder plus reverb. Oh!
insipid.
Someone said the same thing without any more explanation.
I was like, oh,
That makes it so much more valid.
That's disgusting. That is foul. Fuck off back.
Y'all be the brain rot ones.
Okay, ladies first. Carol, what is it?
Barney from Animal
A
Hospital.
ginger rubbed seared tuna with fried leeks, and the tuna is glazed
I've
with
never
a ginger
seen
flavor.
Animal Hospital.
There was no soy sauce there.
Soy sauce.
Yeah, it may look the same color, but it's not soy sauce.
Soy sauce is what he said.
Did you taste it?
I did.
Dude, if you can't tell the difference between soy and balsamic, I mean, hello.
It's glazed on the outside.
I mean,
didn't know what it sauce was.
hello.
Shame, 'cause it's quite dry. Robert, what is it?
Peppered pasta with sauteed butternut squash.
Did he get all this shit from my expedition too?
Lamb loin.
The idea came from where, Robert?
Came right from my mother's kitchen. So I get a lot of inspiration from her.
That's slightly too large in terms of tapas style. In terms of flavor, it's absolutely spot on. I need a little bit more on there. Really nowhere near good enough. Robert, well done.
Oh, this is so frustrating!
Well done.
Mom, here's to you. You just
got toasted by Chef Gordon Ramsay.
This is so fucking frustrating.
Nice job.
I hate
Good job, buddy.
I hate this shit.
Yes, chef.
What is it?
They're not going to mine. They're going to go on an expedition.
It looks boring, but when it delivers big time in taste and flavor. Very nice.
Thank you, chef.
Yeah. Jay, slightly phallic, but what is it?
Lobster.
God damn, this is so frustrating. Now all my guys are locked for another who knows how long.
You've gone simple, but too simple. Something a little bit more creative and less boring as that. That, on the other hand, delivers in flavor. Well done.
Thank you,
2-2.
If it's not yours, don't touch it, you
hurts my soul. I
fucking
just gotta take what he
people.
says and fucking internalize it and show it.
With the score tied, it all comes down to the red team's new member, Executive Chef Giovanni versus Executive Sous Chef Ben.
Okay.
Oh
Ben,
man, that's so frustrating.
What is it?
Well, I took some tuna sirloin, I grilled it on all sides. It's served over grilled asparagus.
And what's in the sauce?
Took some fennel fronds. I took a little of the balsamic.
Yeah, this is what V1's life was before he
Absolutely delicious.
went into hell.
Hey, chef.
What is it?
It's a surf and turf style tapa. I pan-seared a piece of beef. I have a lobster claw. We gave it a quick fry.
Both look great. The amount of work that's gone into these two dishes is extraordinary.
A little nerve-wracking sitting right there and watching Chef enjoy both dishes, not knowing which way it was going. I mean, I'd rather have gone against someone that's dishes was horrible. That way I knew I would win.
This is really hard. Seriously. The winning team
True.
is the red team. Well done. Giovanni, well done.
Thank you. I'm glad I could do my part for my new team, and hopefully I can keep on carrying them to a
Good job, Gio.
Absolutely delicious.
Pop
Well
off.
done.
Yes, chef.
Why are these potatoes so
I
pale?
definitely think the spice rack needed a little testosterone, and Gio has an overabundance of it to give.
Ben, do not be
Gio has an overabundance of testosterone to give.
3 times now I've put my dish up against someone else's and I've lost. It's a humbling feeling.
See you later,
to
Denzel.
consistently get
Thank you for the follow.
Morning. Morning, chef. Look around. There's only 6 of you left. And it's pretty obvious that they battle of the sexes.
What is going on?
Next level. This morning's challenge is a completely different challenge. We're going to be working with leftovers. This is a test that I give every chef that steps in my kitchen, turning leftovers into something stunning. Each team.
See ya later.
3 dishes, 1 appetizer and 2 entrees from a tray of leftover
Okay,
ingredients.
everything is now destroyed. Are you guys
30 minutes to
happy?
do that. Are you ready?
Yes, Chef.
Let's go.
For today's challenge, Chef Ramsay has given the teams identical trays of leftovers, which include white wine, spaghetti, vegetable stock,
Spaghetti.
beef, and chicken.
Chicken stock. We have lobster heads. We can make a nice lobster stock. What the fuck are those?
Each team has just 30
What
minutes
the fuck are
to decide how
those?
to best utilize the leftovers to prepare 1 appetizer and 2 entrees.
I'll take chicken.
Okay, you need to get that ASAP. You want to take the beef or the fish?
It's also pretty funny to me that the people who said holy brain rot were both from the YouTube Shorts feed. As if you're not scrolling through it, just acting like a fucking doofus anyway.
Okay, but how do we do meat and potatoes? What if we did pepper crusted?
How do we
like,
do
seared
meat and
beef on
potatoes,
a-
she asks?
On a bed of, no?
Bonnie was like, you know, we can do this or we can do that, you know, and I was trying to think of stuff. It was hard. We gotta think of something to do.
Use your time wisely, ladies, yes?
God, this is hard.
Time's gonna run out, boys. We gotta think about that.
Yep.
You do not have much time. We gotta think of something with those eggs. Let's do a tarragon and East Bernays. Tarragon and East Bernays.
I don't have time for the Bernays.
We're getting down on time. Just get everything in the pans.
As the men begin cooking their food, the women have yet to decide on a
Alright.
single dish.
Oh, we can do steak and eggs. Let's do that. All right. Here you go, baby.
Ladies, move, yes?
Where's the steak? Where's the steak?
Josh, I've never seen you move so fast.
Everybody start plating up right now.
It's going
Played
to
up?
be a challenge
That's a
to
game.
get the most flavor out of the little that we have. But at the same time, I'm incredibly confident that we're going to take this one and kick those girls' asses.
Josh, run with that plate right now. Rock. 5, 4, 4, 3,
Oh man.
2, 1, and stop. Okay, come round.
At this point in the competition, Chef Ramsay is looking for chefs who stand out with their resourcefulness and creativity.
Let's go up there.
Right, let's go.
First up with appetizers, it's Bonnie versus Brad.
Hello.
Brad.
You finished Hornet? Look at what Siggy crocheted.
Crustacean, tomato pasta.
Without any kind of like pattern or anything too. Siggy made Hornet.
Just kind of slither away.
It's super cool.
Gone into that dish.
You shift.
Bonnie.
If you want to find a way to position her, feel free.
It's nice, it's quite fresh. Rustic, you're right. Yeah, very good. It's hard to identify which one was the winner, because they're both good. That one is a draw, 1-1.
That's nice.
After the
Good
first
work.
round, the score is 1-1.
I didn't think mine was gonna be a draw. To tell you the truth. I definitely thought that my dish was superior.
Jen and Josh.
Good work.
Classic take on,
Did Jetson like that? I'm sure he did.
It's like it's off Julia's menu. From you, I expect a little bit more, to be honest.
Yes, chef.
Half an
It's
hour
like it's
that.
off Julia's menu. I expected more.
Let's do that. All right. Should have said something that I wanted to do something else.
Okay, Josh, blow me away.
Hey, chef.
What is it?
You have the chicken leg and some pea tendril and stuff the inside of the chicken with it.
I'm feeling a bit off today, y'all. I've been off since I woke up because of my anxiety meds. But now I am feeling headachy as well. I may end stream early.
I expect more from you. The chicken is not cooked all the way
I wonder
through.
what's up.
The sauce is disgusting.
I know my headaches, at least
And it's
partially
just
because of the
crap.
sleep I got.
I'm disappointed.
But I'm not
Both
sure
of
about
you.
yours, Sigster.
0 for both of you.
Sealed realm of the myriad
No points awarded
flames.
for this round. The score remains tied at 1 each. Now, it all comes down to the Waffle House cook versus the executive chef.
The Waffle House cook versus the executive Waffle House cook.
What is it?
Surf and turf with a petite ribeye and the
Petite.
pan-seared bass.
I like the word petite.
It's delicious. Thank you. You've done it with finesse. Thank you. Julia, let's go.
I don't really see anything that could go wrong with my dish.
What is that?
It's deep fried sea bass.
So, fish and chips. Especially just for me, or would you put that on the menu?
I would put that on the menu.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Excellent.
It's nice, but it's fish and chips. And
Blaze
with
howl.
fine dining. Okay. Congratulations.
We're playing with
Men,
chats.
you've won. Thank you, sir.
Fuzzy little friend.
Men, well done.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We won. We put the girls away, so I'm happy. That's why I can't stop smiling.
We're going to be cooking from a bowl of leftovers. It's about maximizing your food cost and no waste.
The individual chefs must create a dish using 15 leftovers that include beef, chicken, macaroni, parsnips, and red wine.
This test is going to separate the average to the talented. The winner of this challenge will do what every chef in America would love to do. You've all got 15 minutes. Ready? Yeah. Let's go.
To ensure originality, Chef Ramsay has spread out the group. Jessica and Michael will be cooking in the blue kitchen, while Ralph and Elsie
Jessica
will be in the
and
red
Michael
kitchen.
will be sitting around doing
They
nothing.
will be judged on presentation, taste, and creativity. In other words, how they maximize the ingredients.
Try to use all the ingredients, yes?
I thought we got chicken stock. Oh. I am the
Chicken stock.
leftover queen. When you're feeding
I'm the
families,
leftover
you
queen.
learn to utilize leftovers really well. It's like I'm gonna make some chicken soup.
Think about what I said, Elsie. Ralph, no waste.
What we've been taught here is not to overload with too many flavors, but really use flavors wisely.
Get your pan on. Get some heat in the pan.
My mom was the inspiration for my dish. She was always like throwing stuff together. She was always making up crazy casseroles.
Let things work and move.
Chef Ramsay really wanted to make a point for us that we can make great things out of just scraps to create new dishes.
Okay, Michael, 7 minutes. You got that?
The chef. Ralph, he's got all these pans going, and I'm just
God
throwing in my
damn it.
stuff, you know, into my pot, making my chicken soup.
5 minutes, guys.
I made a saute of chicken drumlets. I had the thing nailed.
1 minute, Michael.
I was thinking about taking the chicken off the bone. All of a sudden, it was like 1 minute left. I was like, I don't have time. I think I'm missing something.
All right, guys, stop and plate your dishes.
That's it. No more time. Now. Right now.
Right now.
Chef Ramsay believes the key to any successful restaurant is utilizing leftovers from the previous night's dinner service. Now it's time to see what the aspiring chefs have come up with.
The inspiring chefs have come up with.
I did a beef stew and berries and cream dessert, chef.
Okay, pass over your dish, please. Thank you. First one. It actually looks a mess, but it tastes delicious. Next dish. The presentation 0, but flavor. Good flavor. Not bad.
The chef definitely reacted nicely to my dish. She said it had good flavor. I thought I did well.
Okay, Michael.
Chef,
tell me what you did, please.
I have a pasta here, and then I
have a pasta.
Chicken wings.
Thank you. So, a pasta dish?
Yes.
This is the opposite to Jessica's. Actually looks quite nice, but doesn't really taste as nice as it looks.
Oh, man.
And very dangerous leaving those chicken bones in there. Very dangerous.
It was little details like keeping the bone in the chicken. I knew that it would come back to haunt me, and it did.
So, a bit of a letdown.
Why are these things not just attacking?
Okay, Ralph, tell me what you did, please. Chef, what we have here is
He's mining. I don't want you to mine. I want you to attack the things.
On-the-fly Pome's Lyonnaise with a natural thyme sauce.
Looks like something just come out of a restaurant. Clean. Presentation-wise, spot on. Flavour, not bad. Unfortunately, the raw onion, very, very crunchy. Not a clever utilisation of the ingredients. Barely 1/3. Elsie, reveal your dish.
I made traditional chicken soup, my hangover special. Cut up some potato.
Leftover chicken soup, great for hangovers.
Yeah.
I can smell it from here.
A little hot sauce on that and you're good to go. All these people have tarragon and they're using all these fancy, yeah, this is braised beef with blah, 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 blah. And I've got chicken soup.
There's certainly enough portions in there to feed a family of 6.
Rip.
Okay, first thing I'm nervous about is the colour.
Feed a family of 6.
Okay. That's delicious.
Thank you, chef.
A real hearty, warm, substantial soup.
Thank you, chef.
4 very interesting dishes. I have to say, within 15 minutes, not bad.
Arrgh. Bro, what the hell do you mean this can't be used in PvP? Nobody else is in the server. There is no PvP.
That person is... Elsie.
Don't
Congratulations.
tell me to use the Reddit app.
I'd pay for that dish.
Thank you, chef.
This is what your next challenge is all about. The chef who creates the most immaculate, the best bar menu item will be featured on the Hell's Kitchen bar menu throughout this season. But that's not all, because this next bit is huge. The winning chef of this challenge will be safe from tonight's elimination.
I need this immunity because I did not do good yesterday. Not only do I need it because I want to redeem myself, but I also want to be safe tonight too.
Make 2 plates, because I'm going to have some incredible help with the judging. How much time, Gerard, would you like for this challenge?
45 minutes would be nice.
You got 40. And your time starts now. Let's go!
I'm trying to make dumplings, chef.
What kind of dumplings?
I'm gonna do smoked halibut and pork. Theoretically, I'm feeling super confident in this dish. Fuck. actuality is, it's starting to set in that I don't know how to make a fucking dumpling.
Do you think eggs will bind up my dough? Just AP?
I don't know. Heard that.
What are you
What are
doing?
you gonna make, Michelle? I'm
Hi.
making a shrimp and
What are you
lobster
doing?
sausage. I'm definitely pushing the limit of the definition of being ambitious. But
It's
if you
V1
want
from
something,
Ultra Kill.
Go big or go home.
I wouldn't know.
And I need
I mean,
3
so-
ounces of fat.
But I'm gonna.
Individual challenge. This is going on the menu. Here we go.
You're gonna have your leftover food?
Yeah.
I kind of want to as well. I might end stream right now and then we can go have some food together. Delicious food! You like Cognito stuff?
Cognito's walking around.
Look at this.
Birthday cake.
It's a
I
journal.
I thought that was a cake with like a.
I like that. You are filled with such whimsy, Sig. I love you.
I love you.
Alright. Anyone who is still around, thank you for hanging. I would love to see you in future streams. Tomorrow we're doing some Ultra Kill. I would normally stream for longer, but I am just a bit of a mess today. So, I will catch y'all later. Thank you for hanging, and goodbye.